using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Looking for a fall-style refresh without zapping your budget? Old Navy has the styles and the deals you and your fam need this season. From on-trend jeans to cult fave activewear to cozy sweaters, sporty fleece, and the comfiest kid and baby clothes, you'll find everyone's fall favorites at incredible prices. You know we love a sale, so come in and save big on fall outfits for the entire family. Only at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you'll find the feel you're looking for. From smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome back to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One. It's time for another memorable moment in football history.
So Rosas will try a 23-yard field goal. This to win the game in overtime. Diassi with the snap. It's clean. Kick on its way, and it is good. And the Giants have upset the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime, 12-9, to earn their second win of the season.
Bob Papa on the WFAN New York Giants radio network back in Week 11 of the 2017 season, the last time the Chiefs visited the Meadowlands. The game was a low-scoring affair with an Alex Smith-led Kansas City offense only able to muster 3 Harrison Butker field goals. Eli Manning's Giants struggled to score as well, but did enough to capture the victory, one of just 3 that season for a last-place Giants team. The Chiefs finished 2017 as AFC West champions, but fell to Tennessee in the wild card round at home. The next fall, Patrick Mahomes took over as the starter, beginning this current run of 7 consecutive trips to the AFC Championship game and 3 Super Bowl titles. That is tonight's memorable moment in football history. Can Kansas City finally get a win on the road at the New York Giants? We'll find out. We'll head out to MetLife Stadium now, bring in once again the 2 guys calling the action, Ryan Racky and Mike Golick. Guys?
Scott, it's a beautiful night for football and a sold-out crowd here at MetLife Stadium as we get set for the Chiefs and the Giants. Somebody's going to walk out of here with their first win of the season. Time now for tonight's winning playbook, sponsored by LinkedIn Ads. With LinkedIn Ads, every ad gets served and the MVPs you need. Get a $250 credit when you spend $250 on your first campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. All right, Mike, what does each team need to do to win tonight? Let's start with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs, a very unfamiliar 0-2 for them.
It really is. And we're used to Pat Mahomes passing the ball, but they need a run game going. Pat Mahomes has more rushing yards than all the running backs combined. Let me say that again. Pat Mahomes has more rushing yards than all the running backs combined. They cannot survive that. Pat Mahomes can't survive that. Defensively, listen, Russell Wilson is 7 of 11 for 264 yards and 3 touchdowns on passes over 20 yards. Kansas City has only given up 1 pass of over 20 yards. The old something has to give situation goes on there.
All right, let's flip it around and talk about the Giants. Close to win number 1 a week ago, but saw it slip away against the Cowboys. They come in 0-2. What has to happen for Brian Daboll's team to get in the win column?
Well, I think offensively they need to find more weapons than Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson. They each have 14 receptions each, and the next closest is a running back, Tyrone Tracy, with 6. They've got to be able to spread the ball out. And while the deep ball worked last week, they still lost the game. So they need to be able to run the ball as well, something they have not been able to do. Tyrone Tracy, Cam Scatterbo, 2 different style running backs. New York Giants defense, listen, they're last in the NFL against the run, giving up over 177 yards per rush. They rush the passer well, but if you can't stop the run, it's not going to do you a lot of good.
You know, a lot of times we talk about coming back home and what that can mean for a team. It's the Giants' home opener here tonight But this place has been a house of horrors for the Giants. They've lost 7 of their last 8 home openers, and last year they were 1-8 in this building and averaged just over 10 points per game. Something's got to turn around for this team.
It really does. And obviously, it's the players on the team, it's the coaches, it's consistency on the field, getting off to a good start, not falling behind, not having to rely on one part of your game.
63 degrees as we get set for kickoff here in East Rutherford tonight. The Chiefs won the toss. They have deferred their option to the second half, so we will see Russell Wilson and the Giants offense out first. Kansas City in the white jerseys with red numbers, red pants, and red helmets. Giants are in the blue tops, white numbers. They have white pants and blue helmets. Time now for the opening kickoff. It's sponsored by T-Mobile. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more. Harrison Butker with the ball teed up at the 35-yard line. He will kick it away from our left to our right. Gunnar Olszewski is back deep to return for the Giants along with Devin Singletary. Olszewski had been battling a back issue. They weren't sure he was going to be able to go. They brought in Xavier Gibson a week ago from the Jets, but then decided to release Gibson late this week. So Olszewski and Singletary back deep. Butker is ready on the approach, and week 3 of Sunday Night Football is underway with an end-over-end kick. Near side taken by Singletary at the 9, across the 15, angles right to the 20, lean to the 25, out to the 30, and out to about the 31-yard line, and that's where Russell Wilson of the Giants will begin first down at 10. Well, what a game for Wilson last week against the Cowboys. 30 of 45, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. It was the second most passing yards in a single game in Wilson's career. Tyrone Tracy, Devin Singletary, the rookie Cam Scattaboo, the 3-headed running back, Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton, Wan'Dale Robinson, the wide receivers. Theo Johnson is the tight end. First and 10 Giants from their own 31. Ball is on the near side left hash. They'll open it a pistol formation. 2 receivers stacked right, 2 tight ends left. Tracy is the running back behind Wilson. Right foot in front of left. He looks over the defense, holds up his hands now, walks toward the line of scrimmage. Play clock shows 6. Wilson back, motions for a receiver from the right. Wilson waiting, gets the snap with 2. Handoff Tracy, running left, looking for a lane. Not much there. He drives straight ahead, maybe got a yard to the 32. And he was met and driven backwards by Omar Norman Lott. Second round pick out of Tennessee, gain of a yard. That'll be second down at 9.
Well, they're the 28th rushing team in the league right now. They've got to try and establish it. And you saw they ran over the left tackle Andrew Thomas, who's back. And that's a great sign for New York. Had foot surgery, missed the first 2 games of the season. Now he's back in there.
Giants will go pistol again on second down and 9 from their own 32. Receivers left and right. Tracy remains the running back behind Wilson. Play clock is at 10. Wilson gets the snap, turns, hands it off Tracy. Runs right, cuts it back, 35, spin move out to the 40, and he's got a first down. Tyrone Tracy gets out across the 41 before Shamari Connor, the safety, can bring him down. It's a gain of 9 and a first down for New York.
That's something obviously huge for New York as they're now going a little bit of hurry up here, a little tempo change.
Get to the line of scrimmage quickly. Wilson will line up in the shotgun. He's got Tracy to his left. 2 receivers left, single man right. First and 10 Giants from their own 42. Bellinger, the tight end, goes in motion from left to right. Wilson gets the snap, back to throw for the first time. Pumps left, in trouble, dumps it over the middle. Caught by Tracy across the 45 to the 46. Nick Bolton jumps, grabs him around the waist, and throws him down to the turf. It's a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down and 6. Chris Jones applied the heat.
He applied quick heat. He wanted to do a quick out pass, which was covered, and barely had a chance to look back to the inside before Chris Jones was all on his grill.
Boy, suddenly the lights have come back on. They were dimmed for the pregame. They started the game anyway, and now all of a sudden it has gotten really bright here at MetLife.
But they didn't pay the electric bill.
Second down and 6. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Here's a give to Tracy. Running right, big hole across the 50. He's going to be close to a first down, and he's got it. Into Kansas City territory to the 47. George Karlaftis made the stop, but only after a gain of 7 and a gaping hole that time for Tyrone Tracy.
This could not be starting out better for the Giants again. So low, 28th in the rushing, and Greg Van Noten, the right guard, had a great block, took his man into the second level.
From the Chiefs' 47-yard line, ball is on the far side right hash in the middle of the New York helmet logo at midfield. Receivers left and right, pistol formation. Wilson waits, gets the snap, he'll hand it off. This is Tracy again off the left side, runs to the hash marks and gets stood up after a short gain. That was Connor, the safety, coming up to make the hit. Gain of about a yard, and that'll bring up second down and 9.
So I like that Mike Kafka, the offensive coordinator, is staying with the run. A lot of times you'll see some run success and you'll see a pass thrown in there. But I think the Giants are trying to establish, hey, we're going to push you guys up front. We're going to run the ball. Even though a couple times we've seen them not make a lot on first down, they made it on second down. You may see a quick pass here.
The murmurs you hear in the background. Cam Scattaboo is checked in at running back. Slot right, single man left, second down 9 from the Kansas City 46. Wilson in the gun with Scattaboo to his left side. Wilson takes the snap. He'll give it to Scattaboo along the left hash. Bounces off a tackle. Spins out toward the numbers. Gets out of an ankle tackle. Hits the sideline, and he's finally taken down at the Kansas City 35. And they love it at MetLife. Scattaboo picks up 11. Bolton with a tackle. 1st and 10 New York.
What you love about Scattaboo, you loved it at Arizona State. You love it here. He seeks contact, Ryan. He got to the outside, and normally when you get to the outside and get all you can get, you go out of bounds. He actually turned back in to the would-be tackler just to drop his shoulder and let him know he's going to be here all night.
Scattaboo, 4th rounder out of Arizona State. They loved it when they picked him, and the fans loved that he's on the field early. 1st and 10 from the Chiefs 35, slot right, single man left. Pistol formation, Scattaboo remains the back. Play clock down to 1. Giants got to hurry. Wilson gets the snap. Handoff Scattaboo. Hit in the backfield this time, and he is wrestled down by 3 Chiefs after a loss of a yard. George Karlaftis was the first man in there, but he had plenty of help. Connor and Bolton were in the neighborhood as well, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 11.
So that was a rookie mistake there. That run was supposed to go left, and while obviously you want a running back to pick his hole, he had to know that there wasn't enough blocking on the right side. They had too many guys. That's why they ran it left, that there was a lot of unblocked players, and Scattaboo cut right back into it.
Giants get to the line of scrimmage early. Neighbors, single wide receiver left, 2 receivers to the right. Theo Johnson, the tight end, in motion from right to left. Wilson back in the shotgun, Scattaboo to his left. Here's the snap. Wilson back, looks right, nothing there, dumps it short, over the middle, caught by Scattaboo, spins out of 1 tackle, and then works his way to about the 32-yard line. Gain of 4, Drew Tranquil was able to finish him off. And now a 3rd down coming up for the Giants. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 with 10:09 to go in the first quarter. Opening drive of the game. Giants trying to get on the scoreboard early.
And that's the thing with the passing game this year. It's been feast or famine. It's been that deep ball or the short little dump off to the tight end or the running back.
Tyrone Tracy checks back in at running back. He'll line up to the right of Wilson, who's in the gun. 2 receivers left and right. 3rd down. Officially, they call it 7. Johnson in short motion from the left. Wilson gets the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off. This is Tracy dancing along the left hash inside the 30. He's down to the 28-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. George Karlaftis made the stop, but the Giants are going to go for this, Mike. We're getting a report that Graham Gano, the Giants kicker, has an injured groin. Apparently was injured. He went to the locker room during warm-up, so as of right now, the Giants don't have a kicker.
Well, it makes it easy for Kafka. He's calling plays with 4 downs in mind.
4th down at about 3. Giants are 2 of 4 on 4th down this year. 2 receivers right. Neighbors motions out to the numbers. Here's the snap. Wilson back throws, and it's batted down, incomplete. Tried to get that in the direction of Neighbors, but Nick Bolton swats it away. And Kansas City will take over with 9:06 to go in the first quarter. No score. Giants turn it over on downs. Patrick Mahomes will have it for the first time when we return. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
From emails to reports and project proposals, it's hard to meet the demands of today's competing priorities without some help. Grammarly is the essential AI communication assistant that boosts your productivity at work so you can get more of what you need done faster. Just a few clicks can tailor your tone and writing so you come across exactly as you intend. Get time back to focus on your high-impact work. Download Grammarly for free at Grammarly.com/podcast. That's Grammarly.com/podcast.
Your favorite neighborhood spots run on Square. You know the ones. Maybe it's the popular shop that just opened a new location by you, or the big sports bar that's always packed on game day. These places make the neighborhood, and the money spent there stays in your community. Square powers more than 4 million neighborhood businesses worldwide. To learn more, go to square.com or just stop by your favorite local business. See you in the neighborhood. Square.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Ryan Radke, Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth in East Rutherford. At work, every day is game day. Give your crew an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry when you call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. So the Giants, at least for the moment, down a kicker, go for it on 4th and 3, get turned away. And now Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will start at their own 28, first down and 10. Mahomes 187 yards, a touchdown, and a pick last week in that loss against Philadelphia. Isaiah Pacheco is the starting running back. Two receivers right, single man left. Mahomes back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. Rolling to his left, being chased by Brian Burns. Gets away from Burns, pump fakes, and runs out of bounds on the far sideline. Up across the 30. They'll say that he stepped out at the 32-yard line. Javon Holland runs him out of bounds, a gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6, and Patrick Mahomes scrambling right off the bat.
Yeah, still that adds to his total yardage of being the leading rusher on the team, which is a sentence I thought I'd never say about the Kansas City Chiefs.
2nd down and 6. Mahomes will walk up under center. Single wide receiver Tyquan Thornton is wide to the left. 3 tight ends in the game. Kelce is on the left end of the line. Mahomes back on a play fake. Short roll to his right. Stops his feet, swings it out left side, caught by Pacheco. And the New Jersey native out to the 35-yard line. He is dropped right there for a gain of 3. And now Kansas City will be left with a 3rd down and 3. Drew Phillips, the nickelback, made the stop along with Bobby Okereke.
Kansas City had to run offense in with all the tight ends. They only sent 2 receivers out, and then their backs just swinging out. Giants just kept everybody in front of them.
3rd down and 3 for the Chiefs. Kansas City has really struggled on 3rd down so far, just 9 of 26 in their first 2 games. Trips right, single man left. Mahomes back in the shotgun. He's got Kareem Hunt to his left. Play clock shows 6. Mahomes motions Hunt out to the left, takes the snap, back to throw, looks left, throws left, snared out of the air by Smith-Schuster across the 40 at the 42, and that'll be a 1st down. A high throw, but Juju Smith-Schuster reaching up, grabs it on his fingertips, picks up 7, and keeps the Chiefs' opening drive alive.
Runs that in route in front of Deontay Banks. Gets in front of him. Couple of in routes. One wide route. Just hit a nice hole. Mahomes hit a nice hole in there.
1st down and 10. Chiefs at their own 42. Mahomes will line up in the shotgun. Brings Hollywood Brown in motion from left to right. 2 receivers on that right side. 2 tight ends left. Mahomes in the gun, motions out with his left hand. Waits, gets the snap, he'll hand it off. This is Hunt outside the left hash. Drives his legs to the 45, gets a shove from behind. And they'll blow it dead now right at the 45-yard line. Gain of 3. Brian Burns led the charge for the Giants defense. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
See that more and more in the NFL the last couple of years. An offset back. Normally, if you're a defense, you think if a running play is going to come, it's going to come to the other side. The back's going to cross the face of the quarterback, but they're taking that handoff and cutting right back to the side of the field that they were on.
Hunt to the sideline, Pacheco back in. 2nd down, 7. Chiefs at their own 45. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's back to throw with time. Fires deep down the middle of the field. Caught by Noah Gray across the 40. And he's into Giants territory to about the 36-yard line. There is a penalty flag, and this one is coming back. Land Clark is our referee.
Holding. Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That's Josh Simmons, the rookie left tackle out of Ohio State. It negates a gain of 19 yards.
Yeah, Josh Simmons came into the league with a bit of a knee injury, healed up, and they really like the way that he's been playing, going up against Brian Burns. Burns just turning the corner on him. In 82 pass snaps, but coming into tonight, Josh Simmons has given up no sacks and just 4 pressures, but he was really beat there.
So move it back to the 35. It'll be 2nd down and 17. Trips right, single man left. Rashard Smith, the rookie out of SMU, is in the backfield. He'll motion out to the right. Mahomes gets the shotgun snap. Back to pass. Throws short right. Caught by Smith-Schuster. Running left to the 40. Across the 45. Breaks out of a tackle. Cuts back inside of the 50. And he's got the 1st down. Into Giants territory across the 48. Abdul Carter made the stop, but only after a catch and run of 18.
Well, that's one way to mitigate this pass rush, is throw the ball quick. Now, when you have the rush that you have and you're getting quick pressure, the ball's going to come out a little quicker. Way too much space for Smith-Schuster there.
From the Giants 47, 1st down and 10. Two receivers stacked left, single man right. Mahomes in the shotgun. He's got Pacheco to his left. Tyquan Thornton in motion from left to right. Mahomes gets the snap. He's back to throw, looking, going deep down the right side, looking for Thornton. Makes the catch, but he was out of bounds. I believe he was. Could not get both feet down in bounds. Kind of a moon ball there from Mahomes to the sideline. Thornton ran underneath it, but just ran out of space. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, a little too much outside, not enough down the field there. That was on Mahomes. He knows it, too. He had him. He had him because his receiver had a step and a half on the defender.
Well, and that is why Tyquan Thornton is here. He's the guy they want to stretch the field. He's got 4 catches, Mike, for 100 yards in the first 2 games. 2nd down, 10. Ball at the Giants' 47. It's on the far side left hash. Mahomes in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Pacheco, the running back, off to Mahomes' left side. Here's the snap. Quick throw, left side. Caught by Hollywood Brown outside the numbers, and he's grabbed around the neck and pulled out of bounds around the 40-yard line. They'll give him progress down to the 39. It's a gain of 8 on the catch and run by Hollywood Brown. It'll set up 3rd down and 2.
See, the Giants had a blitz there, and they're just not covering the receivers quick enough. Drew Phillips went out to cover, but still too much space. When you have a blitz, you pretty much know that ball's going to come out. You've got to be on the receiver.
So a 3rd down and 2. Drew Phillips is the man that pulled him out of bounds to prevent the 1st down. Mahomes will line up in the shotgun with Hunt to his left. 2 receivers right, single man left. Now Gray, the tight end, goes in motion from right to left. Mahomes gets the snap, handed off Hunt, straight ahead, left hash. He's got the 1st down as he takes it down inside the Giants' 37-yard line. So a straight ahead run for Kareem Hunt, give him 3, and it'll be 1st down and 10 Kansas City with 4.5 to go in the first quarter. No score. Darius Alexander, the rookie from Toledo, 3rd-round pick, made the tackle on Kareem Hunt.
Nice mix right now of run and really quick passes. They tried the one deep pass that Pat missed the receiver, but the passes have been coming out quick, and the receivers have been having some room.
Ball is at the Giants' 36-yard line. It's 1st down and 10. 2 receivers stack right. Kelce is flexed off the line on that side. Single man left is Hollywood Brown. Thornton sprints in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap. Mahomes is back with time. Pump fakes. Pumps again. Now throws short over the middle. It's behind Kelce and incomplete. Boy, for so many years, Mahomes to Kelce was such a dependable hookup, Mike. And in the first couple of games of this year, we've seen some issues between the two.
Wow, it looks like Travis just kind of stood and then kind of hopped to his left a little bit. And Pat threw it back where he was. And then Pat tapped himself on the chest like, my bad. And it is. He's got Travis wide open. He's got to be able to hit him.
A week 1 in Brazil, Kelce cut off a route that would have been a touchdown. Yep. Last week, dropped one at the goal line that turned into an interception. 2nd down and 10, shotgun snap. Mahomes is back to pass. Has time, looking, floats it deep down the left side, and it's incomplete. That one well underthrown in the direction of Travis Kelce. Tyler Newman was in coverage.
He had him covered up, and Pat either needed to go deep with it, or sometimes you go that underthrow where the receiver comes back and gets the interference call, but that was really underthrown. 2 outside throws now by Pat. Both have been off the mark.
So a 3rd down and 10. Mentioned the Chiefs have really been struggling on 3rd down. For a long time, they were the kings on 3rd down. They have converted a couple on this opening drive. Trips right, single man left, and now a timeout taken by the Giants. Before this 3rd down play, Giants will spend their first time out of the first half with 3:54 to go here in the first quarter, and no score.
So, and you know, we talk about the receivers, how much they miss Xavier Worthy with the jet sweep, and certainly by taking the top off the defense. Heard after the 3rd play in the first game. And again, Rashee Rice won't be back for after 6 games. But as I mentioned before, they've had 5 different leading receivers the last 5 years.
Well, we'll see what they want to do here on this 3rd down and 10. If you look since 2018, when Mahomes took over as the starting quarterback, the Chiefs have converted almost 48% on 3rd down. That's number 1 in the league. But again, first 2 weeks of the season, they went just 9 of 26. So this is 3rd down and 10. Trips right, single man left. Mahomes in the shotgun. He's got Kareem Hunt to his right side. Kelce goes in motion out to the numbers on the right. Mahomes gets the snap. Back to throw against the 4-man rush. He throws down the right side for Hollywood Brown. Incomplete. Just out of his reach. Drew Phillips with excellent coverage. And on 4th down, Harrison Butker is coming out.
Boy, Drew Phillips had excellent coverage there. Excellent coverage. Because right now, the pass rush not getting to Mahomes. He had all day to throw that ball.
So Harrison Butker for a long field goal attempt. This is going to be from 54 from the left hash. Butker is 4 of 5 on the season. He has already hit one from 59 this year. James Winchester to snap. Matariza to hold. Butker says he's ready. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is on the way. And it is good. Off the left upright and doinked in. So Harrison Butker gets it to hang on. He's good from 54. And the Kansas City Chiefs pick up 3. They take the early lead. A reminder that for every field goal made tonight and throughout the season, Barbasol will make a donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, an American original for over 100 years. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Chiefs on top 3-0. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games. Excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
All season long, you can stream the NFL on Westwood One for free, sponsored by LinkedIn Ads. With LinkedIn Ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. Get a $250 credit when you spend $250 on your first campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. And a reminder, you can listen on WestwoodOneSports.com or by downloading the Westwood One Sports app today. Well, a 12-play, 36-yard drive took 5:21 off the clock. Harrison Butker good from 54 off the left upright. And the Chiefs have taken a 3-0 lead with 3:45 to go in the first quarter.
I'm excited to see any special team play. What do we see? 9 special team or defensive touchdowns today?
Yeah, there has been plenty of excitement on special teams today, especially in the blocked field goal departments. There was a couple of highlights today. Butker ready to kick it away. Singletary and Oshevsky back deep. This one a low end over end kick towards Singletary. Has it in the left numbers across the 10. Angles right to the 15 to the 20. Weaves back left out to the 30 near the 35. And he falls forward out to the 36-yard line. And that's where the Giants will start drive number 2 after a 33-yard kickoff return. All right, if you're the Giants, Mike, seemingly now Jamie Gillen is going to have to take over field goal responsibilities. They didn't feel comfortable with him from 46 on the opening drive. How does this change things if you're New York?
Well, again, for Mike Kafka, the O coordinator, depending on the distance they feel comfortable with the kicker, he knows he's calling for 4 downs for a series.
2 receivers right, single man left. Wilson back in the shotgun with Tyrone Tracy to his right. Wilson gets the snap, back to pass, looks left, throws left on the slant, caught by Slayton up across the 45-yard line. He's going to be close to the first down. They're going to mark him just short. It'll be a gain of 9. Jalen Watson was in coverage and made the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1.
As I said, they needed to get more receivers involved. Again, Malik Neighbors and Wandale Robinson each came in with 14 receptions. Slayton just 2 on the season, so they need to spread that ball around a little more.
2nd down and 1. 3 receivers to the right, including Neighbors, who now goes in motion to the left. Wilson back in the shotgun, looks out to his right, bends toward the line of scrimmage, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. This is Tracy straight ahead along the left hash, and he's got the first down, pushing his way out near midfield. He gets stood up at the Giants' 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Charles Omenihu, Nick Bolton combined on the stop, and a first down for the Giants.
So again, we don't know the range of Gillen and where they feel comfortable with him as a kicker. We know chip shots have been in 50-yarders, but that's been for field goal kickers, not for punters turned field goal kickers.
Gillen has one career-made field goal. It came from 40 yards. It was back in 2023. Trips to the right, single man left. Giants 1st and 10 at their own 49. Now Wan'Dale Robinson motions into the backfield, stops on Wilson's left side, sprints in motion to the right. Wilson's going to hand it off, running over the left side across the 50-yard line into Chiefs territory to the 49. Goes the runner Tyrone Tracy. That'll be a gain of about 2 and bring up 2nd down and 8.
Again, even though they're not gaining a ton of yards on every run, I like the fact that they're attempting the runs. I think that's key for this offense.
Tracy had just 5 carries for 15 yards a week ago. He's already got 7 carries in this game for 29 yards. 2nd down 8 from the Chiefs 49. Ball is on the near side left hash. 1:49 to go first quarter. Chiefs on top 3-0. Wilson in the shotgun, 2 receivers stacked right, single man left. Theo Johnson in motion from right to left. Here's the snap. Wilson back, swings it out left side, caught by Tracy, takes it out to the sideline, and he's banged out of bounds into the Chiefs bench at about the Kansas City 45, and Tyrone Tracy is hurt. Man, he took a shot on the sideline, and he is down. The Kansas City trainers are around him, providing support until the Giants trainers can run all the way across the field. Drew Tranquil and Jalen Watson combined on the hit, and it was a big one on Tracy. And he is laying on his back in the middle of the Chiefs sideline. They will take a look at him, and we'll step aside. With 1:34 to go in the first quarter, Kansas City on top 3-0. You are listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Your sausage McMuffin with egg didn't change. Your receipt did. The sausage McMuffin with egg extra value meal includes a hash brown and a small coffee for just $5. Only at McDonald's for a limited time.
Prices and participation may vary.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
The NFL is live in Ireland on NFL Network. So get ready to kick off your game day early, because here our stars come out in the morning. Watch as the Vikings touch down in Dublin, and Justin Jefferson takes off. But Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers live for moments like this. It's Sunday Morning Football. Snooze off, game on. Vikings, Steelers. Sunday, September 28th at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network.
Your business has goals, and you need the right team to help get you there. Don't cross your fingers and just hope quality candidates see your job posting. With Indeed sponsored jobs, you can skip the waiting game and match with the talent that actually matters for your business. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Don't leave hiring to chance. Hire better and work better with Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $32.99, plus 2 times points at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Limits apply.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Don't miss all the NFL action Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern on NFL Network when the Minnesota Vikings meet the Pittsburgh Steelers live from Dublin, Ireland. Of course, you can also hear that game right here on many of these same stations on the Westwood One Sports app or online at westwoodonesports.com. Well, Tyrone Tracy is up. He walked to the bench holding his right arm against his body with some help from the trainer. So whether that's a shoulder or an elbow, not sure, but they are being very cautious with him as they take him off the field. Cam Scadaboo checks in at running back. It is 3rd down and 5 for the Giants. 1:20 to go first quarter. 3-0 Kansas City. Ball at the Chiefs 46. Wilson of the shotgun pulls down a high snap. Back to pass screen. Left side Scadaboo makes the catch. Hit immediately and dropped. Now the Giants tried to go to the screen on 3rd down, and Nick Bolton was having none of it. He met Scadaboo and pulls him down for a 1-yard loss. And now on 4th down, at least for the time being, the Giants offense is staying on the field.
Yeah, and they were, the crowd just saw it too. It looked like a little bit of a face mask. And I figured it was going to be 4-down territory if they gained some yards. They didn't gain anything, but still going for it.
4th down and 6. Slot left, single man right. Wan'Dale Robinson goes in motion from left to right. Wilson back in the shotgun. Play clock is at 8. Chiefs showing blitz up the middle. Play clock melts down to 3.
No,
Wilson goes to the hard count. And the Giants maybe are just going to let this run out. And they will. There's the flag for delay of game.
Yeah, I thought that was still a little too far. If they'd have gained 2 or 3 yards on that.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
I could see them going for 4th down. They were kind of in that territory, but that's been the difference of the first couple of drives. When the Giants have caught the ball, the Chiefs have been right there to make the tackle. The other side, the Chiefs receivers have been getting a little bit of room after the catch.
There is no doubt that Nick Bolton had Cam Scadaboo's face mask, and the officials just missed it. So Jamie Gillen comes on to punt. The Chiefs decline the 5-yard penalty. Nico Remigio back to return. He is standing in between the hash marks at his own 6-yard line. Gillen, who for the time being is also serving as the Giants' field goal kicker, in his more comfortable role as a punter, gets the snap. The left footer hits an end-over-end punt. Remigio sprinting to his left. He's going to let this bounce inside the 15. It takes a Chiefs bounce and is finally knocked out of bounds by the Giants at about the 18-yard line. So not a great punt there from Jamie Gillen. Certainly not what the Giants were looking for. They'll mark it out at the 19, just a 29-yard punt and no return. 11 seconds remain in the first quarter. Chiefs on top 3-0. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
11 seconds to go first quarter. Chiefs on top 3-0. They'll start this drive at their own 19, 1st and 10. Mahomes under center takes the snap. He'll hand it off. Kareem Hunt between the hash marks. And he crashes his way out to about the 22-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3. Roy Robertson Harris, the veteran free agent pickup from Seattle, made the stop. And that will be the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kansas City 3, the Giants 0. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
When your name's on a paint job, your primer better hold up. Painters trust Kills primers for serious adhesion, stain blocking, and a finish that lasts. Now, the full Kills lineup is available exclusively at the Home Depot. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick it up in-store. Kills primers. Pro results. Faster. The Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
What's the impact of hiring the right person for the job? Someone who doesn't simply fill a role, but elevates it. Indeed Sponsored Jobs can help you connect with candidates who have the right experience and a proven track record. Find people who don't just complete tasks. They transform how work gets done. Make your job posting impossible to miss. Sponsor it on Indeed and match with the right candidates. Sponsor your job at Indeed.com/credit.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Sunday Night Football. Welcome back to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One. I'm Ryan Radke along with Mike Golick. The start of the second quarter is sponsored by Old Spice. Old Spice, the greatest smell in the NFL, gives you confidence on and off the field. Buy Old Spice today.
You really whistle well.
Thank you very much. I've been working on it. That's how I spent my August in training, working on my whistling. Meanwhile, we start the second quarter here with the Chiefs on top, 3-0. What'd you take away from the first 15 minutes, Mike?
Well, I like the fact the Giants offensively that they're continuing to try and run the ball, because that's only going to help set up the pass. Certainly worried for the Giants that Graham Gano, their kicker, is going to be unavailable. That could certainly be costly.
Chiefs will start the second quarter with a 2nd down and 7. Ball at their own 22, moving right to left. Mahomes in the gun, gets the snap, back to throw. He pumps to his right, comes back left on a screen to Hunt. Across the 25, and he spins his way out to the 30. And they'll give him progress to the 31. Brian Burns made the tackle. They're actually going to say the 32. So it ends up being a gain of 10 on that screen to the left to Kareem Hunt.
Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator for the Giants, has been sending people tonight early on, but Kansas City has been running either quick passes out of it or quick screens out of it and staying out of trouble.
Chiefs will go with a 3 tight end set. 1st down and 10. Ball at their own 32. 2 tight ends right, 1 left. Mahomes under center. Noah Gray, one of those tight ends in motion. Makes his way to the left. Mahomes is back on a play fake. Sets his feet. Being chased. Steps up and now throws one into the ground in the direction of Isaiah Pacheco. Now, Mahomes was being chased, and he turned and just fired that ball down at the feet of Pacheco. It was Kayvon Thibodeau that was applying the pressure, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Just getting excellent pressure from the outsides between Thibodeau and Burns. We know they can pass rush. Thibodeau and Abdul Carter each had 8 pressures each coming into this game to go along with the team's 6 sacks.
2nd down and 10, and now we've got a challenge flag thrown by Brian Daboll. I wonder if he's going to argue this was a backward pass by Mahomes. I mean, Mahomes turned, he threw it straight into the ground by Pacheco, but maybe Daboll is saying that this pass was backward by Mahomes.
And I tell you what, it definitely looked backwards.
Right on the previous play, a forward incomplete pass is being challenged by New York and will be reviewed.
From where he threw it, he was getting pushed forward. So it's all about where it releases, from his hand.
This Close Shave Instant Replay review is sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant thick lather for a close, comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, a quality shave and trusted value. 14-11 to go first half, 3-0 Kansas City. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
Here at The Zebra, research shows the average person would rather endure a root canal than search for auto and home insurance.
Just try to relax.
Okay. Or be trapped in a car for 8 hours with toddlers on a sugar high. Or remove a nest of irate hornets. That's why The Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com. We do the searching, you do the saving. I think I'll wait inside.
Chumba Casino brings non-stop fun straight to your screen. Anytime, anywhere. Explore hundreds of games like slots, blackjack, and instant scratch-style cards. Sign up to unlock your free welcome bonus and daily login bonuses. And enjoy your chance at exciting prizes without spending a thing. Just click, play, and enjoy the ride. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com.
NFL Ticket Network, including Ticketmaster, SeatGeek, and Sports Illustrated tickets. 1st and 10 Giants at their own 26-yard line. Russell Wilson, 5 of 6 for 19 yards. Far cry from a week ago when he threw for 450 against Dallas. Slot right, 2 tight ends left. Pistol formation, Wilson has it. Fake to Scatterby, back to throw. Wilson looking, got hit from behind. Ball is floating in the air, and it's going to land incomplete at the 50-yard line. Jalen Watson came on the blitz and made contact with Russell Wilson, and that ball just fluttered up in the air. And fortunately for the Giants, just found some empty turf right at midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Theo Johnson stepped down, and then he saw the blitzer late, tried to get back out to him, couldn't get there in time.
The Giants were going to try to take a shot there going deep down the field, something they did a lot last week against the Cowboys. Wilson off that performance, leading the NFL in passing yards coming into the week. 2nd down 10. Here's the snap. Handoff Devin Singletary. Runs left along the hash marks, and he's grabbed by Leo Chanel and thrown backwards after a short gain on the play. Gain of 2. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
So we have to understand something here, Ryan. This is a field goal game right now, and the Giants don't have a field goal kicker. And their punter may kick in Jamie Gillen, but he's also the holder. So who holds?
Yeah, it's amazing the slippery slope that happens, right? When you start getting into special teams where you don't have guys that are used to doing 2 to 3 different things. And remember, Gillen's career long is 40 yards. So in an era where everybody's making 60-yarders, we're talking about a guy who maybe is comfortable at 40. Shotgun snap on 3rd and 8. Wilson back to pass with Tom. Going to take a shot deep down the field for Robinson, and it's intercepted. Back at the 30-yard line of the 35. Chris Roland Wallace to the 45 to the 50, and he's out of bounds in Giants territory. Chris Roland Wallace, his 2nd career pick on a moon ball thrown by Wilson down the field. Roland Wallace brings it back across midfield. A 21-yard return, and the Chiefs will take over.
That's on Russell Wilson. That's just like the last interception he threw against Dallas. His only interception. At the end of the game, he threw up that moon ball into double and triple coverage. This time double coverage, safety coming over, making an absolutely easy pick.
So we'll step aside with 8:43 remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Chiefs on top of the Giants 6-0. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Your business has goals, and you need the right team to help get you there. Don't cross your fingers and just hope quality candidates see your job posting. With Indeed-sponsored jobs, you can skip the waiting game and match with the talent that actually matters for your business. Plus, with Indeed-sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Don't leave hiring to chance. Hire better and work better with Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
It's time. Time for the pro to get everything for the entire job, all from one partner. To get access to over 3 million products, including many products you won't find in our stores. It's time to get delivery on your schedule or next day on over 50,000 products. And time to get dedicated support on the job site or in our stores. From ordering to planning, we've got you. One partner, any job, all in. Ask about all we can now do at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
If you've got a gas-powered engine, keep it running like new at every fill-up. Stable in-season protection is your engine's preventative medicine, cleaning and protecting the entire fuel system in season. In outdoor power equipment, prevent gum and varnish buildup that could cause a rough or non-running engine. For cars and trucks, increase fuel efficiency and power by removing deposits, ensuring your engine's long-term health. Stable outperforms the competition in independent lab testing. So at every fill-up, start with Stable.
Don't miss all the NFL action this Thursday night on Amazon Prime Video when the Seattle Seahawks take on the Arizona Cardinals. Of course, you can hear that game right here on many of these same stations on the Westwood One Sports app or online at westwoodonesports.com. So Russell Wilson's interception picked off by Chris Roland Wallace. will set the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the Giants' 47-yard line. 6-0 Kansas City, 8:43 to go here in the second quarter. Mahomes will line up in the shotgun, slot left, single man right. Noah Gray, the tight end, in motion from left to right. Mahomes lifts his right leg, takes the snap, handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, driving along the right hash. He's inside the Giants' 40, and he's down to the 39. It's a gain of 8. Bobby Okereke, the NFL's leading tackler coming into this week, makes the stop. But that'll leave the Chiefs with a 2nd down and 2.
That's Pacheco's first run of the night. They only have 5 actual runs by people who carry the ball. Mahomes has 3 rushes outside of that. So they're really, and 12 passes already.
Pacheco out of Rutgers, very excited to be back here playing in New Jersey. 2nd down and 2, 2 receivers left. Mahomes gets the shotgun snap, quick throw, left side. That's caught by Tyquan Thornton, and he's out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So another easy pitch and catch out to Thornton. Cordell Flott runs him out of bounds after a gain of 7 and a Kansas City 1st down.
I mean, Pat's just picking on where they're playing off. Shane Bowen even said last week in that last drive against Dallas, they played off too much and let Dallas basically get chunks, especially Jake Ferguson, to get in field goal position. But Pat's just picking on the area where they're playing off.
1st down and 10 from the Giants' 32. Chiefs moving right to left. Ball is on the near side left hash. Rashard Smith is in the game. He goes in motion to the left. Mahomes takes the snap. He'll hand off Pacheco. Running left, cuts it up outside the hash marks. He's inside the 30, and he dives down to the 26-yard line. Brian Burns on the stop. It's a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 4 as the clock continues to roll. 7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
They may start feeding Pacheco a little bit here. Again, just his second carry of the game. They are going against, as I said, the Giants are last in the league against the run, giving up 177 yards a game.
Cowboys last week with 135 on the ground. Mahomes back in the shotgun on 2nd down and 4. Kelce back in the game, tight to the line on the left. Here's the snap. Mahomes back, looking, throws right side, caught by Kelce, turns it up outside the numbers and has a 1st down. Diving down to the 20-yard line. He came from left to right on that shallow cross. He picks up 6, and Mahomes and Kelce have done that, what, about 10,000 times in their career together?
I mean, that looked like the good old days right there. A lot of talk about Kelce as he's slowing down. Said last offseason he didn't maybe put the work in that he thought he should. Did this offseason. Has himself really ready to go. It's his last year under contract with the Chiefs.
First catch of the game for Travis Kelce. 1st and 10 Chiefs at the Giants' 20-yard line. Slot left, single man right. Mahomes in the shotgun with Smith to his right. Here's the snap. Mahomes back, swings it out right side. Incomplete, out of the reach of Rashard Smith. Well, he had a defender, Swayze Bozeman, coming up to make the hit. Well, the throw was out of the reach of Smith. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Rashard Smith is a guy that some think Kansas City needs to utilize more, Mike. He was a 7th-round pick out of SMU. He played wide receiver. He played running back in college. He's a guy that people think could be a good fit in this Andy Reid offense.
Yeah, he's got some quicks to him. Again, maybe a guy like in that jet sweep or taking the top off the defense.
Mahomes in the gun on 2nd and 10. Kelce is in the left slot, single man right. Here's the snap. Mahomes swings it out left side, caught by Kelce, and Kelce is hit immediately. He needed a block and didn't get it, and he's going to lose a couple. Drew Phillips made the stop. Juju Smith-Schuster just whipped on that outside block. It'll bring up 3rd and 12.
That's a way to attack the ball, though. That's a way to attack the ball carrier, the swing pass. We've seen it in the NFL. It's an era of shorter passes. Get the ball out to your receivers, and it's incumbent on the defense when you have a one-on-one tackle in open space that you make it.
3rd down and 12 from the Giants' 22. 2 receivers to the right, including Kelce. Single man left. Mahomes back in the shotgun with Kareem Hunt to his left side. Noah Gray starts in motion to the left, now back to the right. Here's the snap. Mahomes back in trouble, throws down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Off the fingertips of Juju Smith-Schuster. Brian Burns was applying the heat right in the face of Mahomes and made contact with him as he threw that ball. It'll bring up 4th down and bring out the field goal team.
Yeah, good coverage by Deonte Banks. We've seen him a couple times have good coverage tonight. Breaks up that pass, and here we go. Continue with a field goal game.
So Butker has already made one from 54 and from 48. This one will come from 40. It'll be from just inside the left hash. Butker trying to go 3 for 3 on the night. Eyes the uprights. Takes a deep breath. Here's the snap. Ball down. The kick is on the way. It is no good. He pushed it wide right. So Butker unable to convert on his shortest try of the night, and it remains a 6-0 Kansas City lead. 5:24 to go in the first half. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Skechers, comfort is a technology. That's right, it doesn't just happen. You don't just make a shoe and hope it comes out comfortable. It takes research, innovations, compounds, engineering, and so many of the boring things we don't really want to get into. Because it gives us time to talk about the exciting stuff, your comfort. You see, Skechers want you to feel so comfortable you swear you're wearing pillows on your feet. So we have features like Skechers Air-Cool Memory Foam that molds to your foot and wraps it in luxury. And Skechers has fits like Relax Fit, Stretch Fit, Wide Fit, Arch Fit, and so many more. All comfort technologies that make the shoe feel like it was custom-made just for your foot. Plus, we have hands-free Skechers Slip-ins technology, and this, folks, is a game-changer. This tech allows you to just step into your shoes and put them on. You don't have to bend down and struggle. You don't even have to touch them. That's ultimate convenience and comfort. So you see, comfort is a technology. And nobody, and I mean nobody, does comfort like Skechers. The Comfort Technology Company. Find yours at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
Whoa! Jason Kelce just found out that NFL Sunday Ticket now lets you subscribe month to month.
Yeah!
He just realized you can join and cancel anytime.
Ha-ha! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now he just found $1 in the sofa.
Yeah!
And he just saw a great parking spot open up. Look, just because Jason's easily excited doesn't make NFL Sunday Ticket month to month any less great. Right, Jason?
Yeah.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel anytime. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season. Cancel anytime. Terms and embargoes apply. No refunds. Commercial use excluded.
The best mornings in the morning light start with Wrangler. I put on my jeans and I feel alright. Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you'll find the feel you're looking for. From smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
Ryan Radke, Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth in East Rutherford. Game plan with Grainger to gain a competitive advantage. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by for the supplies and solutions to help keep your business moving forward. Harrison Butker misses a 40-yard field goal, still 6-0 Chiefs with 5:24 to go in the first half.
So, as I said, I like that they keep running the ball, but they're going to have to throw some. Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson, 1 target each, no receptions. And Malik Neighbors came into Sunday before the games were played, leading the league in targets and receiving yards.
Remember, a lot of those rushing attempts early went to Tyrone Tracy. He's out right now with a shoulder injury, officially questionable to return. 1st and 10 Giants at their own 30-yard line, pistol formation. Wilson will hand off to Scadaboo running left side, finds a lane across the 35, and he's upended at the 36-yard line. Trent McDuffie, the cornerback, made the tackle on Scadaboo, only after a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, the leading receivers for New York are Scadaboo and Tracy, each with 2 each for barely any yards. So, again, it's either short passes, the one deep ball Russ tried to throw, it was a lollipop that was picked off easily.
Receivers left and right, pistol formation. Theo Johnson, the tight end, now motions into the backfield. Neighbors alone on the right side. Here's the snap. Handoff Scadaboo running left across the 40 out to the 45, outside the numbers, and he's finally wrestled down at the 48. So a lane for Scadaboo before Jalen Watson could make the tackle. Gain of 11, and the Giants are moving it here. Late in the first half, 4:35 to go. They trail 6-0.
Scadaboo had 2 carries in the first game of the season, then 11 last week. Certainly upped his total. Now with Tracy out, he's certainly gonna get his share.
Man, he is a guy that seeks out contact.
Yes, he does.
Giants will go empty here with 3 receivers right, 2 left. 1st and 10, ball at their own 48. Wilson back in the shotgun. Play clock shows 7. Wilson, right foot in front of left, bends toward the line of scrimmage, takes the snap, back to throw against the 4-man rush, throws left on the slant. That's caught. Darius Slayton made a sliding catch, got to his feet, and was tackled immediately after a gain of about 4. McDuffie on the stop. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
So they got 4, but they should have got more, right? I mean, that pass needs to lead the receiver so he can continue to run. There was some space between he and the defender. Let him get some yards after the catch, but when he has to slide to get down, then get back up, you lose that.
From the Kansas City 48 now, 2nd down and 6. Scadaboo back in the game as the pistol back. 2 receivers stacked right. Johnson, the tight end, in motion from left to right. Wilson brings Wan'Dale Robinson in motion from right to left. Here's the snap, handoff. Scadaboo starts right, cuts it back left, and he is wrapped up at the 50-yard line. Nick Bolton and Leo Chanel, the linebackers, together on the stop. It's a loss of 2, and now it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Well, Nick Bolton came flying. He is a downhill linebacker. Came flying into the hole, made Scatterboo cut back right into Leo Chanel. That was great linebacker work there.
Giants coming into tonight, just 10 of 30 on 3rd down. They are 0 of 3 in this game. This is 3rd down and 8. Neighbors, single wide receiver to the right. Now Slayton will join him. Slayton is in the slot. Neighbors just outside the numbers. Robinson in motion from left to right. Wilson back in the shotgun. Play clock shows 5. Chiefs showing blitz. They come with it. Wilson back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Steps up. Flips it left side. Caught by Scatterboo. Outside the numbers 40. And he's up entered the 35. There is a penalty flag that was thrown at the end of the play. They'll give Scatterboo progress to the 34.
It's against New York. It's against Kansas City, so the play will stand.
Maybe tack on some yardage at the end of the run for Cam Scatterboo.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 20. The penalties decline. The result of the play is a first down.
That's Noel Williams, the rookie out of Cal. So they'll decline the penalty. Yep. And Scatterboo ends up picking up 16 as Wilson just flipped that ball forward to him.
Wilson played it perfectly. Made the defender commit. And once he looked like he was going to run, the defender committed to him. He just took it right over his head to Scatterboo, who, again, was seeking contact.
From the Kansas City 34, 1st and 10. Slot right, Neighbors single man left. Pistol formation, Singletary the running back now. Wilson changing something at the line of scrimmage. Play clock is down to 5. Wilson gets the snap, turns, hands it off Singletary, running left, cuts it up along the numbers. He lowers his shoulder and maybe got a yard, falling forward to the 33. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Karloftis on the stop, and that is going to bring us down to the 2-minute warning, unless the Giants are in a hurry, and they are not. We have reached the 2-minute warning, sponsored by Uline. Success in sports starts with the fundamentals. Uline's fundamentals are quality tested shipping and industrial products, always in stock and ready to ship today. That's Uline. 2 minutes to go, first half. Chiefs 6, Giants nothing. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Your business has goals, and you need the right team to help get you there. Don't cross your fingers and just hope quality candidates see your job posting. With Indeed sponsored jobs, you can skip the waiting game and match with the talent that actually matters for your business. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Don't leave hiring to chance. Hire better and work better with Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Follow the action of the Ryder Cup on RyderCup.com and download the official Ryder Cup app for live video, highlights, real-time scoring, breaking news, and more. You can also listen to the Ryder Cup on our affiliates, the Westwood One Sports app, or WestwoodOneSports.com. 2 minutes to go here in the first half, 6-0 Kansas City.
I think the Ryder Cup should have Happy Gilmore smack talk.
Well, There's a little more talk in the Ryder Cup than there normally is.
Yeah.
Remember a couple of years ago, the parking lot incident with Rory McIlroy?
Absolutely.
Giants have the ball in Chiefs territory. They've got it at the Kansas City 33, second down and 9. 2 receivers right, single man left. Wilson back in the shotgun. Went to the hard count. Chiefs don't jump. They're showing pressure. Theo Johnson motions left, now back to the right. Shotgun snap. Wilson back, looks left. Nothing there. Slings it out right. It's incomplete. Off the hands of a diving Cam Scatterby. And now it'll be a third down and 9. By the way, since we're in quasi-field goal territory, if you're just joining us, Graham Gano, Giants kicker, went through warm-ups, but just before the opening kickoff, we were told he was questionable with a groin injury. Jamie Gillen, the punter, has been practicing place kicks on the sideline. To answer your question from earlier, Gunnar Olszewski has been holding for him.
The return man, and Gillen's long. He's kicked 1 field goal, 40 yards. That would mean they would need to get to the 22-yard line.
Third down and 9, shotgun snap. Wilson back, pressure coming, throwing deep, left side, incomplete. That's way overthrown, and flags are down where Wilson got hit. That ball was well overthrown. Chris Jones and George Karlaftis had a meeting at Russell Wilson, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 56, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So Karlaftis will get called for roughing the passer, and that will give the Giants new life.
Karlaftis has had 9 sacks in the last 10 games, just signed that new 4-year, $88 million deal. And that was a costly penalty. Would technically put them in Gillen's field goal range if they so want to do that.
They used to have the 2-step rule, not anymore. Karlaftis took 1 big step and then shoved Wilson to the ground.
Don't get me started.
I won't. Let's move it down to the 18. First down and 10. Slot right, single man left. Wilson gets the pistol snap. Handoff, Scatterby starts right, cuts it back left between the hash marks, and he gets nothing. Drew Tranquil and Nick Bolton bring him down, and now a late flag comes in from behind the play. This is going to be a hold against Kansas City. All of a sudden, the Chiefs are imploding with penalties.
Holding. Defense number 95. 5-yard penalty. It's automatic, first down.
So people may say, how is it holding on a defensive lineman? What happens is 2 offensive linemen are responsible for a D lineman and a linebacker. It's called a combo block. And when the one tries to get off to the linebacker, the D lineman is taught to hold him, to grab him, and hang on to him. And they're calling that now as defensive holding.
So move it down to the 14-yard line. So the 5-yard penalty takes it down to the 14-yard line. Actually make it the 13-yard line. And the Giants will have a first down from there. Wilson will go under center. 2 receivers stack right, single man left. Scatterby is the running back. Wilson takes the snap, hands it off. Scatterby up the middle of the 10, cuts left to the 5, stumbling, diving, down to the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown Giants. Cam Scatterby with a 13-yard touchdown run, and the Giants have tied the game.
He has quickly turned into a fan favorite the way he plays the game. It's called an ice bag player. He and everybody he goes against needs an ice bag after the game. Did a great job of where he was falling down, putting his hand on the ground so he wasn't down, keeping himself airborne, and then the ball crossed the line, the goal line.
Boy, what an effort by Scatterby. Now Gillen for the PAT. Out of the hold of Olszewski. Here's the snap, the spot, the kick is on the way, and it's blocked. The kick is blocked. It'll roll dead in the end zone. Chiefs telling everybody to get away. Casey Kreiner, the long snapper, will pick it up. Jack Cochran blocked the PAT, and we are tied at 6.
That, quite honestly, was an easy block. That kick was a line drive low shot.
1:44 remaining in the first half. Chiefs and Giants tied at 6. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
So, you want to buy a house. You could go online, do your research, find the dream listing, go see it, and get catfished. Back to the drawing board. More scheduling, more viewings, more this doesn't even look like the photos. You could finally find one that does match the photos. Then comes the offer. Stress rash? Yep, make that 3. And here's the paperwork. Yep, never-ending paperwork. It's a lot. But you don't have to do it alone. Because there's an agent who's a realtor here to guide and help protect you as you find the home that's right for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
It felt like nobody really cared.
Real people.
Every kid out there should be able to see themselves as a hero.
With real questions.
Can someone lie? Yes, absolutely. How do you respond to that?
Investigate TV Plus uncovers real problems, issues that affect us all.
He took his last breath in my arms.
This costed me my childhood.
If this doesn't change, will people get hurt?
Honestly, it saves my life.
Investigate TV Plus. Check local listings at investigatetv.com. Sponsored by Gray Media. When your name's on a paint job, your primer better hold up. Painters Trust kills primers for serious adhesion, stain blocking, and a finish that lasts. Now, the full Kills lineup is available exclusively at the Home Depot. Need it fast? Get same day or next day delivery, or order online and pick it up in store. Kills primers, pro results, faster. The Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
Doug. Limu and I always tell you to customize your car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. But now, we want you to feel it. Cue the emu music, Limu.
Save yourself money today. Increase your wealth. Customize and save, we say.
That may have been too much feeling.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by Straight Talk. Your favorite song shouldn't have to wait for Wi-Fi. Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart. 8 plays, 70 yards, 3:40 off the clock. Cam Scannaboo with a 13-yard touchdown run. The PAT blocked. And we've got a 6-6 game with 1:44 remaining in the first half. Gillen now will kick it away. And an end-over-end kick. And Rashard Smith has it at the goal line, across the 10, out of the 15, angles left at the 20, spins, and he gets dropped at about the 22. So good kick coverage by the Giants. Art Green getting down there on special teams to make the stop. And now here comes Patrick Mahomes with 3 timeouts and 1:38 to go.
We call that all day. He has a ton of time, and again, that extra point by Gillen was very, very low kick, so again, if Giants score a touchdown again, they may think about going for 2.
Mahomes will line up in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Mahomes lifts his right leg, gets the snap. He's back to pass, pumps, looks, throws short left, incomplete. Out of the reach of a diving Noah Gray. Drew Phillips was in coverage. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's another story, I think, in the early season for the Chiefs, Mike. The outward frustration that has been expressed by a couple of players, namely Travis Kelce. Yeah. After that last Chiefs drive, he and Andy Reid got into it pretty good on the sideline. And Andy Reid, normally very mild-mannered, he went right back at his tight end.
Yeah, you don't normally see that. You see Travis kind of vent occasionally, but Andy went at him hard.
2nd down 10, Mahomes in the gun, gets the snap. He's back to pass, he looks, he swings it out left side, incomplete behind Pacheco. They haven't blown it dead yet. The Giants are trying to pick it up. Finally, the Chiefs dive back on top of it. Mahomes at the 7. Well, we've already seen one backward pass.
And the difference there, the refs let that one go. They didn't blow the whistle. They'll let replay decide it.
Yeah, they let that one roll out. And let's see, we're getting a look at the replay up here. That one was definitely back.
Definitely back. At least yard and a half back.
So all the way back at the 7-yard line, it's a loss of 15. Bobby Okereke had a chance. He actually picked that ball up, and then Mahomes came diving in and took it away from Okereke.
That was a golden opportunity for the Giants to get the ball back there. Now, if this ball stays in play and they still have a 3rd and long, the Giants need to think about using their timeout to get the ball back.
The Giants did just take their 2nd timeout to stop the clock with 1:24 to go. Hurry to Old Navy and save big on fall styles for the entire fam, like cult favorite activewear, on-trend jeans, and cozy sweaters, only at Old Navy. Boy, what a play by Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Bobby Okereke, he actually picked that ball up, had it secured, and Mahomes just dove in and ripped it out of his hands. Otherwise, the Giants would have the ball right now with a chance to score before the half.
You talk about 5 or 6 key plays in a game. May look back, and that may be one of them. Pat Mahomes may have saved him on that.
So now it's 3rd and forever. 3rd down and 25. with the ball back at the 7. Slot right, single man left. Mahomes in the shotgun. He's got Kareem Hunt to his right side. Mahomes gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Hunt. Running ahead along the left hash, across the 10, out to about the 13-yard line.
Timeout. Call timeout.
Belton with the tackle.
Yep.
And the Giants will call time with 1:19 remaining. That is their final timeout. So they will get the ball back after their defense comes up with a stop.
So here's the problem. Here's what you normally see. You get the ball back in this situation. What do? You work at the field goal position. Giants don't have a field goal kicker. They're playing with one leg tied behind their back.
Don't miss all the NFL excitement next Sunday on CBS and Fox. Check your local listings for games and times in your area. Catch the NFL on CBS and Fox. Now, Matt Ariza has a big leg. They're going to need a big punt from him here. Gunnar Olszewski is standing just inside his 35-yard line, awaiting Ariza's first punt of the night. Ariza about a yard deep in the end zone. James Winchester will send it back to him. Ariza has a chest-high snap. The left footer, it's a high spiraling kick. Not terribly deep. Olszewski has it bang off of the Chief, then picks it up. He runs to the far side and gets banged out of bounds. And another flag is thrown. One came in right when the ball hit off the helmet of Joshua Williams, and then I think Olszewski got hit out of bounds. Well, I think Joshua Williams is going to get called for interference.
Yeah, he was way up on the return man. The ball hit Williams off his helmet.
Cooper McDonald, the undrafted rookie out of TCU, made
the
that hit.
Opportunity to catch the kick. Kicking team number 2, a 15-yard penalty, first down.
Wow. So that means the Giants are going to have it in Chiefs territory. And again, to what you were saying, normally we'd be saying the Giants are already in field goal range.
Yeah, Graham Gano's long field goal is 63 yards. So they're basically would be in his field goal range right now.
Now, plenty of time for the Giants.
Yeah.
1:11 to go. No timeouts, but 1:11 on the clock for Russell Wilson. They're going to start this drive at the Kansas City 41. First down and 10. Tyrone Tracy officially out for the game. So it'll be Devin Singletary and Cam Scatterby the rest of the way. Singletary in there right now, lined up to the left of Wilson, who's in the gun. 2 receivers left and right. Neighbors is on the numbers on the left side. Wan'Dale Robinson goes in motion to the right. Wilson goes to the hard count. Chiefs don't jump. Play clock is at 15. Wilson bending toward the line of scrimmage, now takes the snap. He's back to throw. Wilson looking, pump fakes, throws down the middle, and it's incomplete. He got hit again as he let that one go. And a wounded duck floating down the middle. George Karlaftis applied the pressure. It'll be second down and 10 with 1:06 remaining on the first half clock.
So here's all Kansas City has to do. Keep the receivers in front of you. Make the Giants attempt a field goal because it's a crapshoot.
Second down and 10. Neighbors will go wide to the right. Robinson in the slot to that side. Slayton is the single man to the left. Wilson back in the shotgun. Play clock at 9. Wilson waits, gets the snap. He's back to pass. Wilson looking, throwing deep down the left sideline. Incomplete, but a penalty flag thrown. Well, that's Noel Williams, who's already been called for one penalty, and I think he's going to get called for another.
Yeah, that was the flag was out almost before the pass was thrown.
Williams matched up against Slayton.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 20. A 15-yard penalty, first down.
I'll tell you what, the Chiefs are doing everything they can to help the Giants late in this first half. Their 6th penalty of the first half.
They really are. Yeah, that flag was thrown, like I said, before even Russ threw the ball.
Now, remember last week, it was the Giants that had all the penalty issues. 14 penalties for 160 yards and a 3-point loss.
Yeah, Dallas had 12. There were 26 penalties in that game.
Move it down to the Kansas City 26, first and 10, 1:02 to go first half. Wilson in the shotgun, slot right, single man left. Here's a handoff, Singletary running between the hash marks. And Singletary leans forward down to about the 23-yard line. And now the Chiefs are going to call timeout. Charles Omenihu with the tackle. 56 seconds remaining in the first half, and Andy Reid spends his first time out of the half. Well, during the Jeep Drive Into Fall event, great deals are your ticket to anywhere. So hurry into your local Jeep dealer today and drive out with an exhilarating deal.
Chiefs trying to squeeze out possibly one more possession. Remember, they won the toss and deferred, so they start with the ball. in the third quarter. And the Giants, I mean, do you play for a field goal? I mean, I don't know how you can.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you can if you're the Giants. I mean, if it comes to that, fine, but especially after the extra point we just saw, I don't know that can even be in your thought process until it's your only choice.
So I don't really understand that run. You really didn't fool the Chiefs with it.
And I got to tell you, I'm a little surprised Kansas City called timeout there. The way things are going, I think they would have rather just let the clock run at that point.
I think they might be looking for one more possession.
2nd down, 6. Wilson back in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right side of the formation. Neighbors goes in motion outside the numbers on that side. Wilson communicating to his offensive line. Moves Singletary from his left to his right, takes the snap, back to throw. Wilson looking, rush coming, going deep down the right side into the end zone, intercepted. Jalen Watson climbs the ladder and has the second Kansas City interception of the half. Wilson trying to get it to Malik Neighbors, and Jalen Watson said no.
That's a product of not having a field goal kicker. That's a product of the Giants would have been happy to go into halftime up 9-6, but they had to go for the end zone because they don't have confidence in the punter kicking a field goal, so they throw it in the end zone, another easy interception.
Boy, what a job by Jalen Watson. Man-to-man against Malik Neighbors. Perfect coverage, Mike, and went up to high point that ball for the INT.
Ball was a little bit underthrown as well. That didn't help. That's 2 just kind of moon balls that Russ has thrown up, both picked off.
So now the Chiefs will take over at the 20. They've got 2 timeouts, 49 seconds left. It's a 6-6 game. Shotgun snap, Mahomes quick throw left side, batted down by Burns, incomplete. Trying to get that one to Kelce. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10, and now Burns is hurt.
When he landed, he reached down and grabbed lower body.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
As bad as this start has been for the Giants to this season, the last thing they need is to see Brian Burns hurt.
Yeah, timed it really nice, and when he went up, came down, it looked like his left leg somewhat kind of hyperextended.
Yeah. And you hope that it's just a hyperextension and not something much more serious because, and I'm not speculating about what the injury is, but that's an area where you start to see Achilles-type injuries happen.
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying that's what it is for Brian Burns, but you're right, Mike. He hit with kind of a hyperextended straight leg and immediately grabbed and went down. And the training staff is out to have a look. Meanwhile, some of the Giants fans here have forgotten Russell Wilson's performance from a week ago and have started the "We Want Dart" chants.
Well, I mean, listen, Dart was a first-round pick. We know it's a matter of when, not if. As Burns is up and he's walking off with a very, very slight limp, so that's a great sign.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Certainly means it's not an Achilles. Again, it looked like it was a little bit of a hyperextension of the knee, but he's walking off easily under his own power.
So Burns will head off the field. Chiefs, meanwhile, have a 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. 46 seconds remaining in the half. Again, they've got 2 timeouts. The Chiefs had the ball a moment ago and could do nothing but go backwards.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes really hasn't taken any shots down the field yet.
Mahomes 11-19 for 91 yards. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Mahomes takes the snap, back to pass, throws over the middle, caught by Kelce across the 25, and he's spun down at the 30-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And, well, the official blew his whistle, but Andy Reid did not use a timeout. The clock, well, now he's going to call the timeout. Well, the official on the Kansas City side blew his whistle, signaled to stop the clock, then realized that Andy Reid had not yet called timeout. So then he gave the signal to wind the clock, and then Reid took the timeout. So 36 seconds remaining. And at least right now, they're saying the Chiefs are short of the 1st down.
And they put it back to 40 seconds. So they did wind down to 36. They put it back to 40.
Keep the NFL in reach all season long with NFL Plus Premium. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply. Now, all right, they are respotting the football. I was just going to say, if the Chiefs started the ball at the 20 and the ball was currently touching the 30, it should be a 1st down, but they just moved it back about a half yard. Although the down marker says 1.
Well, now it says 3. They just changed it to 3rd.
Down.
Okay.
It'll be 3rd down.
There we go.
Please.
Now they're going, I think, to 42 seconds.
Yeah, so they're putting more time back on the clock. They've said it is 3rd down and less than a yard. And the Chiefs have 1 timeout remaining. This has not been the cleanest end of this half for anybody.
No, it is not. They put 43 seconds back on the clock. So the Chiefs have 1 more timeout. Do you take a chance and run it here to get the 1st down, or short pass? Because if you don't,
well, I don't know if you could hear it. Land Clark first said the Chiefs had not been charged the timeout, then said they are charged the timeout. Mahomes came sprinting over to Clark saying, we didn't want the timeout. But they're saying there's a charged timeout to Kansas City. They have 1 left.
What a mess.
Meanwhile, Brian Burns is standing with his helmet on right up at the front of the Giants sideline, so that is very good news. 3rd down and a half yard. Slot right, single man left. Here's the snap. Handoff Pacheco up the middle, and he's got the 1st down. Across the 30 to the 32, and now the Chiefs will spend their final timeout. Kayvon Thibodeau made the tackle. The clock shows 40 seconds, and the Chiefs will have a 1st down and 10, but now out of timeouts. And Brian Burns is jogging back into the game.
Well, that's good. I bet that the hyperextension been there. It scares the heck out of you when you're like, oh no. But obviously he feels good enough to go in. He's kind of going up on his toes, loosening it out. That's great to see.
So Burns back out there, and he has been a problem for Kansas City in the 1st half. He's been able to apply a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes.
Yep, over the rookie, Josh Simmons from Ohio State.
Trips to the right, single man left. Mahomes in the shotgun, Pacheco to his right. Mahomes gets the snap. He's back to throw. Rush coming. Mahomes rolling out to his right, being chased by Carter, and Mahomes throws it away incomplete. Abdul Carter, the 3rd overall pick, was closing quickly, and Mahomes gets rid of it. 33 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
That's why I'm surprised earlier in this game, Pat Mahomes got the outside, both left and right side one time on these quick pass rushers. This time Abdul Carter said, no, you're not turning the corner on me.
They've used Carter a lot, rushing up the middle.
Yes.
They brought him here against Creed Humphrey, the center, and then he got outside and chased down Mahomes quickly. 2nd down 10 from the 32. Gray in motion from right to left. Mahomes back in the shotgun. 2 receivers either side. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Mahomes back, looking right. Loads up, going deep. Got Thornton open, and it's knocked down incomplete. Almost intercepted. The ball was slightly underthrown, and Paulson Adebo got back in the play. Was able to jump up. He got 2 hands on it. Nearly picked it off. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Paulson Adebo, a nice pickup from New Orleans who they signed in the offseason. Heck of a play as Pat Mahomes took a shot as he threw the ball.
Boy, and again, that was Josh Simmons giving up some pressure from Mahomes' backside. You wonder, had Mahomes had 1 more tick, would that have been right on the money to Thornton for a big play? 3rd down and 10. 2 receivers right, single man left, shotgun snap. Mahomes is back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, got a wide open man, and it's dropped, and a flag flies. Juju Smith-Schuster was wide open at the 45-yard line. The ball went off his hands. The penalty flag in the secondary is against the Giants.
Illegal contact. Defense number 22. 5-yard penalty with an automatic 1st down.
Boy, oh boy, Drew Phillips has been making some plays and making some mistakes. That was a mistake. It would have been 4th down. Now it's 1st.
Instead, take it out to the 37-yard line. 1st down and 10, 23 seconds remaining. Harrison Butker's career long is 62. He's hit from 59 this year. He made one from 54 tonight. Slot right, single man left. Mahomes gets the shotgun snap. Back to pass, drifting to his left with plenty of time, bouncing in the pocket, now rolling to his right, looking down the field. Mahomes being chased by Carter, gets away from him, directing traffic, loads up, going deep, looking for Hollywood Brown, incomplete. Flag is down in the secondary. It was Phillips again working against Brown around the 10-yard line, and he pulled him down. And with 7 seconds to go, the Chiefs are going to have a shot at the end zone if they want it.
That was all Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes getting away from these pass rushers is nothing short of fantastic. These guys are quick, fast, and Mahomes keeps getting away from them.
Pass interference. Defense number 22. First down spot of the foul.
And I tell you, that was a 50-50 ball that he always has confidence in his guys that it's going to be a higher percentage catch or just what happened, an interference call.
So they're going to mark it at the 11. Now, Harrison Butker started running onto the field, but Andy Reid said no. The Chiefs have 7 seconds here. They'll take at least one shot at the end zone.
Yeah, this has to be quick, though. Can't be rolling out.
Twin receivers left and right. Mahomes back in the shotgun. Brings Smith-Schuster in motion from the left. Takes the snap. Rolling to his right. Mahomes looking. Fires incomplete. Kelce was double covered. Burns was applying pressure. Mahomes threw it away. And now with 4 seconds left, Butker will come out for the field goal try.
Boy, Burns has been all over Mahomes tonight. They tried to actually run, not Mahomes escaping the scramble to the right, but a true rollout. Takes a lot of options away, but it's also a quick play.
So Harrison Butker on for this attempt. It'll be a 28-yarder from the middle of the field. Trying to give the Chiefs a 3-point lead going in. Butker is 2 of 3 tonight, good from 54 and 48. He missed from 40. Butker is ready. Here's the snap, the spot, the kick is on the way, and it is good. And the Kansas City Chiefs will go to the locker room with a 9-6 lead over the New York Giants. 3 Harrison Butker field goals, a Cam Scattaboo touchdown run, a blocked extra point, and it's Kansas City up 3.
This can't be a worse situation for the Giants. It is a field goal game, and your field goal kicker is out. Changes the entire strategy for the offense.
By the way, with that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol, the trusted choice for a close, comfortable shave. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. Halftime here in East Rutherford with the score, the Chiefs 9, the Giants 6. When we return, Scott Graham rejoins us from our studios with the halftime report. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
What's the impact of hiring the right person for the job? Someone who simply doesn't fill a role but elevates it. Indeed Sponsored Jobs can help you connect with candidates who have the right experience and a proven track record. Find people who don't just complete tasks, they transform how work gets done. Don't leave hiring to chance. Sponsor your job posting on Indeed and match with the right candidates. Sponsor your job at Indeed.com/credit.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-In and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
From the Progressive Insurance Studios, welcome back to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One. Progressive offers auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today. Once again, here's your host, Scott Graham.
From our Westwood One studios, halftime right now at MetLife Stadium. It has not been pretty, but Kansas City will take where they are. A 9-6 lead over the New York Giants at the break. What happened around the rest of the National Football League today? A lot, and I mean a lot. 5 different games today came down to a field goal attempt on the final play of the game. 4 of them were successful. 1 of them, however, was not. That was in Philadelphia, where the Eagles came back from a 26-7 deficit in the second half, took the lead on a Devontae Smith touchdown with 1:48 to go, and then had to survive an L.A. field goal attempt to try to win it.
The ball is spotted. The kick is away. It's blocked! It's blocked! It's picked up by the Eagles. Running with it is Davis. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Game over! Jordan Davis!
Are you kidding me?
Blocked them again!
Are you kidding me?
Blocked them again! Have you ever seen anything like this?
Merrill Reese and Mike Quick, Sports Radio 94 WIP, 33-26 the final. Phillies now 3-0 to begin the year. The Rams fall to 2-1. Tampa Bay is 3-0 to begin the year. Why? Because Chase McLaughlin hit a game-winning 36-yard field goal as time expired in Tampa today to beat the New York Jets. By the way, the Jets had themselves a field goal block returned for a touchdown by Will McDonald with under 2 minutes to go, and that's why they took the lead. However, Tampa Bay is still unbeaten. They've got Philly coming to town next week. The Jets are 0-3. San Francisco, yep, you guessed it again, a field goal as time expired to win. Eddie Pinheiro hitting from 35 yards out as the Niners get to 3-0 with a 16-15 win over the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona falls to 2-1 on the year. Dallas went into Chicago today after a big offensive output against the Giants last week, but it was the Bears who found their offense in a variety of ways today at Soldier Field.
One safety back deep. Here's the pitch to Swift. Tosses it back to Caleb Williams. Looking deep down the left side. Going for Luther. Burning over the shoulder. 20, 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Ben's bag of tricks, baby.
Jeff Joniak, Chicago Bears Radio Network, one of 4 touchdown passes for Caleb Williams today. Chicago frankly dominates Dallas 31-14 the final. Both teams are 1-2. Washington got a victory over Las Vegas 41-24 today. And once again, they were doing it without their quarterback Jaden Daniels, but Marcus Mariota filled in well. Washington got a punt return for a touchdown. They're now 2-1. Las Vegas falls to 1-2 on the year. Blowout city at Lumen Field today. It looked like the old days when Seattle was dominant at home. They ran out to a huge lead over New Orleans. They beat them 44-13 today. A couple of touchdown passes for Sam Darnold, and yes, another punt return touchdown. Spencer Rattler continues to be winless as a starting quarterback in the National Football League. New Orleans is 0-3 to start the year. And Carolina came into today and did what probably no one would have expected. They shut out Atlanta. 30-0 the final score today at Bank of America Stadium. Rushing touchdown for Bryce Young in this game, but more importantly, ended up with a 30-0 win. Carolina's first shutout since Week 11 of the 2020 season. They're 1-2, so are the Atlanta Falcons. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Sunday Night Football. When we come back, we'll continue our look at what happened earlier today in Week 3. Right now, it's a 9-6 score. Kansas City on top of the New York Giants. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
When it's time to scale your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to grow the way you want. Like, all the way. Stack more sales with the best converting checkout on the planet. Track your cha-chings from every channel, right in one spot. And turn real-time reporting into big-time opportunities. Take your business to a whole new level. Switch to Shopify. Start your free trial today.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Nate Long is there. Contact Nate for a quote today.
LinkedIn gets B2B marketing and knows that every win is derived from a well-orchestrated play. With LinkedIn ads, every ad gets served to the MVPs you need. LinkedIn has grown to a network of over 1 billion professionals that you can reach based on job title, industry, and more. Start converting your B2B audience into high-quality leads today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Just go to linkedin.com/campaign. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. Only on LinkedIn ads.
Football is so much more than a single season. It's something you look forward to 365 days of the year. Just like Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Back at the Sunday Night Football halftime show, 3-point lead for the Chiefs at the break. I told you there were 5 game-winning field goal attempts in the NFL today. One of them was at SoFi Stadium with the Chargers trying to beat the Broncos.
For the game. Snap good. Hold good. Kick is good. Cam Dicker, the kicker, secures victory as the Chargers start the season 3-0. Knocking off each of their AFC West division foes in the process.
Matt Money Smith, KFI AM 640, 23-20 the final. Chargers 3-0 for the first time in 23 years. Cleveland got a game-winning field goal of 55 yards from Andre Schmidt, I should say. They beat Green Bay today by a score of 13-10. Indy's 3-0. They knocked off Tennessee 41-20 today. The Daniel Jones story continues. Minnesota blew out Cincinnati today 48-10. It was Pittsburgh scoring late to beat New England. Gillette Stadium 21-14. And Jacksonville now has Houston down as a winless team. Texans are 0-3 after Jacksonville beat them today by a score of 17-10. Our halftime score, Kansas City 9, the New York Giants 6. When we return, Ryan Radke and Mike Golick will have the second half kickoff. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle. It's our most tender steak, expertly grilled throughout the day, expertly seasoned with garlic, cumin, and coriander, expertly finished with fresh lime and hand-cut cilantro and crafted just for you. Nobody does carne asada like Chipotle. Nobody. Our most talked about steak is only here for a limited time, so order now in the app for pickup or delivery. Chipotle, for real.
It's Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances and save an additional $1,000 when you buy 4 select LG major appliances. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5 amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt 20-volt max tool. Get the job done for less at Lowe's. We help. You save. Valid through 9/26. Selection varies by location while supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details and qualifying items.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
With NFL Plus, keep the NFL in reach. Stream live, local, and primetime games on mobile during the regular and postseason. NFL Network, including 7 exclusive live games, live game audio, and more. With NFL Plus Premium, watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season on NFL Red Zone. Never miss a game with game replays and track advanced analytics powered by Next Gen Stats with NFL Pro. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply.
Back at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it is halftime with the Chiefs on top of the Giants by a score of 9-6. Let's check the halftime stats, sponsored by Indeed. Ready to find the right candidates for your job posting? Indeed Sponsored Jobs helps connect you with talent that actually matches what you're looking for. Start at Indeed.com/credit. Well, the Chiefs outgained the Giants 125-114 in that first half. Patrick Mahomes was 12 of 23 for 100 yards. Russell Wilson was 7 of 13 for 39 yards and a couple of interceptions. Isaiah Pacheco, 3 carries, 17 yards. Tyrone Tracy, 7 carries, 29 yards for the Giants. He is out for the rest of the game with a shoulder injury. Mike, 2 smart plays by Patrick Mahomes in that first half. One, taking the ball away from Bobby Okereke after a backward pass where Okereke had recovered. The Giants would have had a 1st and goal inside the Kansas City 10. And then at the end of the half, Mahomes just throwing one up for grabs, got a pass interference call, and that gave them a chance to have the lead here at halftime.
And really, it was Mahomes escaping. That was the impressive part of it, getting around the Abdul Carters and Brian Birds and Kayvon Thibodeau's of the world and getting to the outside and giving his receiver a chance to either get the ball or have interference called. It's quite honestly, it's an ugly offensive game. Patrick Mahomes has completed 52% of his passes. Russell Wilson, 53%. It's either short passes for Russ or deep balls, which has been intercepted.
Again, if you're just joining us, Graham Gano, the Giants kicker, warmed up. Everything was fine. And just before kickoff, somehow injured his groin. He has not been out there. So the Giants had an extra point block. They went for it on 4th down in what normally would have been field goal range. And Jamie Gillen is kicking off. You've said it a couple of times, Mike, in a field goal game, the Giants don't have a field goal kicker. What's going to end up deciding this thing in your minds?
I mean, they're going to have to get the ball in the end zone, and they've shown that it's been difficult to do. Again, Russell Wilson is usually one of the best deep ball throwers, but thrown 2 just really up for grabs tonight, and they've both been picked off.
Jamie Gillen will kick it away. End-over-end kick. This one will be taken inside the 10-yard line. Running back Remigio to the 20, up to the 25, and he spins his way to about the 26-yard line. And that's where Mahomes and the Chiefs will start 1st down and 10 after a 23-yard return.
We're talking about 2 of the better plays by Pat Mahomes, and neither one of them was a run or a completion. It was stopping the defense from getting a recovery and throwing a moon ball up and getting an interference call.
Mahomes only 2 carries in that first half. He's been the Chiefs' leading rusher. He did say this week that he thinks he needs to hang in the pocket a little bit more, that maybe he's left some plays out there by taking off too early. 1st down and 10, Chiefs at their own 26. Shotgun snap, handoff Isaiah Pacheco, running left, stutter step move, gets through the line of scrimmage, takes it out to the numbers, and he's tackled around the 30-yard line by Brian Burns. It'll be a gain of 3. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Brian Burns has had a whale of a game so far.
A great game. And this may be have been the wrong game for Patrick Mahomes to say he needs to hang in the pocket a little more, because he is getting flushed out of the pocket. And again, kudos to him for breaking contain.
2nd down, 7. Slot right, single man left. Kelce is on the right end of the line. Quick shotgun snap to Mahomes, rolling out to his right. He fires, got a man. Hollywood Brown makes the catch across the 45, and he's out of bounds on the far sideline at the 46. Drew Phillips was in coverage, but that quick sprint out by Mahomes, able to find Brown for a gain of 17 on a Kansas City 1st down.
That's a great call by Andy Reid. A great call to get Mahomes so he doesn't have to scramble, to get out there on his own and break contain, and then the patented Mahomes pass.
Hollywood Brown coming into tonight, 15 catches, but only 129 yards. 1st down and 10. Chiefs with the ball at their own 46. Rashard Smith in motion from left to right. Mahomes under center, brings Smith in motion back to the left, takes the snap, he'll hand it off. This is Pacheco up the middle, breaks the tackle across the 50, and he's down to the Giants' 46-yard line. Big hole that time for Isaiah Pacheco. Tyler Newbin the tackle, gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2 on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, with the Chiefs leading it 9-6.
We talk about Pat Mahomes in his 8th year as a starter. Points per game, completion percentage, passing yards per game, passing yards per attempt, and passer rating, all the lowest in his starting career.
2nd down, 2. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers stacked tight to the line on the right, single man left. Brown in motion from right to left. Here's the snap. Mahomes will hand it off. Pacheco angles right, and Abdul Carter meets him right at the line of scrimmage. What a tackle by the rookie out of Penn State. No gain on the play. And now a 3rd down and short coming up.
I kind of like how they're playing Abdul Carter. Sometimes on the edge, but sometimes in the middle of the field, kind of protected from the D linemen to make some great north-south plays.
Officially a loss of 1. So it'll be 3rd down and 3, and the Chiefs are going to go empty. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Kareem Hunt is widest to the right side, well outside the numbers. Mahomes back in the shotgun. Play clock is at 8. Mahomes lifts his right leg, gets the snap, back to throw, looks right, throws right, caught by Kelce, turns it up along the numbers, and he's got a 1st down to the Giants' 35. Tyler Newbin made the stop, but Patrick Mahomes hooks up with Travis Kelce for a gain of 13 to keep the drive alive.
That seems to be the route tonight with Kelce. Him going to his right, Pat leading him, getting some yards after the catch as well.
Man, he just shook Dane Belton, showed inside, cut back outside, and Belton had no chance. 1st and 10 from the Giants' 34-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun, Pacheco to his right, 2 receivers left, single man right. Noah Gray goes in motion from left to right. Mahomes waits, gets the snap, blitz coming, quick throw, right side, that's caught. Turning back inside is Brown. And he's down to about the 27-yard line before he is wrapped up by Paulson Adebo. Gain of 7 On the catch by Hollywood Brown, it'll bring up second down and 3.
So again, the Giants are blitzing, and Adebo just a little too much room. The first 2 games, the Giants blitzed 33 times. That was the second most in the league through the first 2 weeks. But you got to play tighter in the secondary.
Mahomes will go up under center. Pacheco is the single back. 2 receivers bunch left, single man right. Smith in motion from left to right. Stops on the numbers on that side, just outside Juju Smith-Schuster. Play clock down to 4. Here comes Smith back to the other side. They'll hand it to him, running left, looking for a lane, finds it to the 25. And he's going to have the first down as he makes it down to about the 21-yard line. And Rashard Smith still fighting, will not go down. They finally blow the play dead, but he picks up 5. Javon Holland with the tackle.
No Xavier Worthy, no problem on the jet sweeps, huh?
I guess not. Just give it to 24, Rashard Smith. Played at Miami, transferred to SMU. He had 1,900 all-purpose yards last year for that SMU team that went to the college football playoff. From the Giants, 22, first down and 10. 2 receivers stack right, 1 left. Mahomes under center. Smith goes in motion from right to left. Now comes back to the right side. Mahomes takes the snap. He's back. He'll hand it off Pacheco. Running left. Has a block. Outside the numbers 15. And Pacheco out of bounds with a first down. Boy, they faked that motion to the right. Gave it to Pacheco coming back left. And he had all kinds of real estate. He picks up 10. And the Chiefs are in the Lowe's red zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. So they're helping you with deals on top brands like Scott's Pit Boss, Cobalt, and Trex Decking. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
He had all kind of room. He had Juju Smith-Schuster blocking downfield. He had Noah Gray, the tight end, leading him on the outside. Excellent play.
First and 10 from the 12. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Handoff Pacheco. Runs along the left hash. He's inside the 10, down to about the 8. Dexter Lawrence wrapped him up and brings him down. It's a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down and 6. 9:39 to go, third quarter. Chiefs on top, 9-6.
Chiefs came out the beginning of the game, throwing the ball. Now they're a little concentrated on the run effort now.
10th play of the drive coming up for Kansas City. Dexter Lawrence, who made that last tackle, he's grimacing. Looks like maybe he's just gassed down there on the field. He remains in the lineup. Mahomes in the gun, 3 receivers right, 2 left. Kelce is in the left slot. Mahomes yelling out to his right side now with a play clock down to 5. Lifts his right leg, takes the snap, looks right, throws right, caught by Smith-Schuster, lowers his shoulder, but gets ridden down by Brian Burns. Swayze Bozeman was there as well. Gain of about 3 to the 5-yard line. And now a third down coming up. It'll be third down and 3.
Brian Burns going into coverage there. I don't think Mahomes expected that. Ends up making the tackle.
But what else can Brian Burns do?
Yeah.
He's pressured Mahomes. He's played the run. We've seen him get up and affect passes. I mean, he has really been good in this game. Third down and 3 from the 5. Chiefs are empty again. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Kelce is a wing to the right side of the formation. Play clock down to 6. Mahomes is changing something. Falls back into the shotgun. Brings a receiver in motion from the right. Takes the snap. Looks, pumps right. Throws down the middle of the field to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyquan Thornton in the back of the end zone makes the catch. And the Kansas City lead is 15-6.
Boy, Mahomes threaded the needle on that. Drew Phillips in coverage. I thought he might have got to it, but he did not, and Thornton hangs on. Pat put some heat on that ball.
Well, he pumped out to the right and then fired that one to the back of the end zone, and Tyquan Thornton snatching that ball down, his second touchdown catch of the year. And now here is Butker to make it a 10-point game. Snap, spot, kick is on the way, and it is good. So Harrison Butker tacks on the PAT, and with 8:22 to go in the third quarter, the Chiefs are on top of the Giants 16-6. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
It's O-Rewards Member Appreciation Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Up to $100 in bonus rewards available at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's easy to put off getting life insurance, but if something happens to you, will your family be protected? The last thing you want is for them to lose the house or struggle financially. With Ethos, you can get up to $2 million in coverage in as little as 10 minutes, all online. Plus, there's no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Ethos, life insurance made easy. Get your free quote at ethos.com/easy. That's ETHOS.com/easy.
Ready to kick off the fun? Chumba Casino is your go-to game plan during halftime or overtime. From spinning slots to instant scratch-style cards, it's like running the perfect play, all from home. New players score a free welcome bonus and daily logins with a shot at some serious prizes every time you play. Get in the game and visit ChumbaCasino.com today. Let's Chumba. Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
When it's time to scale your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to grow the way you want. Like, all the way. Stack more sales with the best converting checkout on the planet. Track your cha-chings from every channel, right in one spot. And turn real-time reporting into big-time opportunities. Take your business to a whole new level. Switch to Shopify. Start your free trial today.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Nate Long is there. Contact Nate for a quote today.
Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by GoodRx. For simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, check GoodRx. Go to GoodRx.com or download the free GoodRx app. 11 plays, 74 yards, 6:38 off the clock. 5-yard touchdown throw to Tyquan Thornton, and the Chiefs have a 16-6 lead, and that felt like a vintage Kansas City Chiefs drive.
Yeah, that did, and it put the Giants in a situation where they're going to have to get the ball in the end zone. They already couldn't rely on a kicker with Graham Gano being out, but now they have to get it to the end zone. And for Russell Wilson, he's either throwing it short, really short, or long, and those two long balls have been intercepted. He's got no mid-range game at this point.
Harrison Butker will kick it away. Butker with a low tumbling kick. It's taken to the 5-yard line. This is Singletary straight ahead to the 15, 20, 25 out to the 30, lowers his shoulder, and he's out to about the 32-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense. Chris Roland Wallace, who had one of the interceptions in the first half, made the special teams tackle. Russell Wilson, 7 of 13, 39 yards, 2 interceptions. You talked about this early, Mike, that Russell Wilson shredded the Dallas defense with the deep ball a week ago. But Kansas City doesn't give up a lot of deep throws. They've been really good defending that tonight.
They've only given up one 20-plus yard throw this year.
Trips left, tight end to the right. Neighbors will go in motion from left to right. Wilson back in the shotgun with Scatteroo to his right. Here's the snap. Handoff Scatteroo running left, bouncing outside of the numbers, trying to turn the corner and can't do it. He gets chopped down by Brian Cook right at the line of scrimmage. Man, Cook shot out of a cannon, comes up, dives, and takes out the legs of Scatteroo. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Kansas City is making New York prove that they can throw the ball in the mid-range level. Wan'Dale Robinson, Malik Neighbors have 0 catches. The running backs have most of the catches, and the completion is basically averaging 3 to 5 yards of completion. They're not getting anything.
Those guys had 17 catches between them a week ago. 2 receivers stack right, single man left. Bellinger, the tight end, in motion from left to right. Wilson back in the shotgun, brings Theo Johnson from right to left. Wilson gets the snap, back to pass against the 4-man rush. Pressure coming, steps up, he'll run 35-40, middle of the field 45. And Wilson, with that baseball background, executes a perfect slide at the 46. So Russell Wilson picks up 14 with his legs, and now Jackson Dart is coming into the game, and the crowd loves it on 1st and 10.
Let's see if he does more than hand the ball off.
3 plays a week ago for Dart. All of them were read options. He handed off 2. He kept 1. The one he kept, he slipped and fell for a 3-yard loss. He'll line up in the shotgun. He's got Scatteroo to his left, Singletary to his right. 2 receivers to the right side, single man left. Dart waits, gets the snap, back to pass, pump fake to his right, under pressure, steps up, trying to run, and he does get a couple of yards on the play out to about the 48-yard line, angling left before Omar Norman Lott could bring him down, and now Wilson is jogging back out on the field, and the fans don't like that.
No, they do not. Everybody wants to see Jackson Dart rip one down the field. He's now had 4 snaps and still hasn't thrown the ball.
Well, they always say the backup quarterback is the most popular guy on the team, right? Especially when you're struggling. Officially a gain of 3 for Dart. So that makes up for the 3-yard loss a week ago. So on the season now, he's got 2 carries for 0 yards. 2nd down, 7 from the 49. Slot right, single man left. Wilson in the shotgun, Scatteroo to his left. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Wilson back. Pump fake to his left. Steps up and sacked by Chris Jones. That's the first sack of the year for Jones. Wilson pulled that ball down, and that gave Jones time to get home. It's a loss of 5. It'll be 3rd and long.
Beat John Runyon, the left tackle, on that one. Just beat him quickly. And again, quarterbacks hate pressure straight up the gut. Just pushed him back and then a little arm under for the sack. As you mentioned, coming into the game, no sacks and only 1 quarterback hit coming into the game.
So move it back to the Giants' 44. It is 3rd down and 12. 3 receivers left, single man right. Wilson back in the shotgun with Scatteroo to his right. Play clock is down to 3. Wilson waiting, gets the snap. He's back to pass, 4-man rush. Jones coming again. Wilson steps up, pump fake. He's going to run across the 50, takes a hit. And he's down to the Chiefs' 48-yard line. That was Shamari Connor, the safety that came up to knock him down. It's 4th down at about 4. And the Giants are going to send the punt team out. And that is going to bring the booze.
Yeah, it is. That you know what that is? That's just not enough confidence in the offense. If they can run a timing play to get 4 yards, thinking that Russell Wilson's going to have to scramble. They're going to try and play the field position game here.
So Nico Remigio back deep to return the punt of Jamie Gillen. Gillen will try to pin this one inside the 10-yard line. The man they call the Scottish Hammer takes the snap, drops the nose of the football, nearly got it blocked, an end-over-end punt. Remigio moving to his left. He's got it at the 15, and then is tackled from behind by Art Green up around the 20-yard line. Though Green went flying by Remigio, and then had to come back and make the tackle from behind, and the Chiefs will have it at the 20 when we return. 4:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Chiefs 16, Giants 6. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Your business has goals, and you need the right team to help get you there. Don't cross your fingers and just hope quality candidates see your job posting. With Indeed-sponsored jobs, you can skip the waiting game and match with the talent that actually matters for your business. Plus, with Indeed-sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Don't leave hiring to chance. Hire better and work better with Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Whoa! Jason Kelce just found out that NFL Sunday Ticket now lets you subscribe month to month.
Yeah!
He just realized you can join and cancel anytime.
Ha-ha! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now he just found $1 in the sofa.
Yeah!
And he just saw a great parking spot open up. Look, just because Jason's easily excited doesn't make NFL Sunday Ticket month to month any less great. Right, Jason?
Yeah!
Get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel anytime. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season. Cancel anytime. Terms and embargoes apply. No refunds. Commercial use excluded.
We are the PGA of America, and since 1916, our PGA of America golf professionals have loved and led this game. Our love for the game drives our coaches to help millions of golfers with their games, our operators to deliver incredible experiences, and our general managers to run any facility and business at the highest level. Our love for the game leads us to play at a high level, impact lives through PGA Reach, and develop your love for the game every day. The PGA of America. We love this game.
Ryan Hettke, Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth in East Rutherford. Game changers count on Grainger for professional-grade products, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by to get what you need. 4:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Chiefs on top of the Giants, 16-6. Kansas City coming off an 11-play, 74-yard touchdown drive to start the second half, Mike. Their best drive of the night. What was different for the Chiefs?
They ran the ball. They came out of the game passing the ball, and they concentrated on the run that drive.
Chiefs 1st and 10 from their own 19. Mahomes in the shotgun with Kareem Hunt to his left. Here's the snap. Mahomes will hand it off to Hunt, running straight ahead across the 20 to the 21 and out to the 22. Gain of 3. Kayvon Thibodeau the tackle, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
Again, this is the worst running defense in the league. say it again, 177 yards they give up on the ground. They have great pass rushers, but stopping the run has been a problem, and Kansas City is starting to exploit that.
Mahomes will line up in the shotgun. He's got Hunt to his left. Two receivers right, including Kelce, who's in the slot. Single man left. Mahomes looks over the defense. Play clock is at 10. Mahomes lifts his right leg, takes the snap, quick throw, right side, caught outside the numbers, cutting back inside is Thornton, diving across the 25, and he's out close to the 27-yard line. Paulson Adebo was in coverage and made the tackle, and a third down and short coming up after a gain of 4 by Thornton.
That's just, I think, my offensive guy can beat your defensive guy one-on-one. That's all it is. It's who wins. It's a game of one-on-ones. You know, we talk about, you know, this isn't rocket science. Between blocking and tackling, there are a lot of one-on-one situations out there.
So a third down and 2 for the Chiefs. Slot left, single man right. Mahomes back in the shotgun, sends Hunt in motion over to the right side. Now he sprints back to the left. Mahomes gets the snap, back to pass, throws right side numbers, caught first down. Noah Gray across the 35, and Gray is out to the 36. Adebo again in coverage made the stop, but the Chiefs moved the sticks on a quick throw that picks up 9.
It's just a nice route. It's like an in route and an in and out, like an arrow route. Really, really nice. Looks like he's going to go like a slant, just get the first down and breaks back outside. Really nice route.
They gave him progress out to the 37, 1st and 10 from there. Two receivers left, single man to the right. Mahomes back in the shotgun. Hunt to his left. He'll shift Noah Gray from the left end of the line to the right. Mahomes wants the shotgun snap. He's got it. Handed off. This is Hunt running right side out to the numbers, and Abdul Carter grabs a hold of him and rides him down. After a short gain on the play close to the 40-yard line, call it a gain of 2, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Boy, they let Abdul Carter play all over the place. Plays in the middle, will come play on the edge as well. They just love his quick sideline to sideline. And a lot of times he stays behind that defensive line, so the O-line can't get a clean block on him.
Abdul Carter had 23 and a half tackles for loss at Penn State last year. Consensus first-team All-American. 2nd down play coming up. 2nd down 7. Mahomes back in the shotgun, slot left, single man right. Here's the snap, handed off Hunt again. Starts left, cuts it up between the hash marks. He's out to the 45-yard line. Bobby Okereke with the tackle. But Hunt started left, saw that play open up, and went sprinting between the hash marks for 6, and now it'll be 3rd and short.
Again, it's little things. The rookie Darius Alexander, the defensive lineman, was there, but couldn't keep his feet. He would have had to play right at the line of scrimmage, but loses his feet, goes down, and yards are gained. So it's little things like that.
3rd down and about a yard. Kind of feel like the Giants defense needs to get off the field. They've been out there for a long time in this 3rd quarter. Slot right, single man left. Mahomes in the shotguns, backs on either side, takes the snap, quick throw down the right side for Thornton, incomplete. Mahomes faked the throw to Hollywood Brown and then lobbed it for Thornton, who came running out of the slot down the numbers. He was open. That throw was just beyond his reach, and now it'll be 4th down.
I thought Andy got a little too cute on that one. They were running the ball well for a yard, make an easy play to get a yard. They tried something a little fancy. The punt team was running on, and then they came back off. Yeah. So let's see if they actually go for it or just try and hard counter.
Remember, this is a spot the Chiefs have gone to the tight end to sneak it. Mahomes lines up under center, and I think the Giants are going to take timeout. They are.
Yeah, they had a personnel issue.
And it looked like Mahomes was running up to the line of scrimmage just trying to get the Giants to jump. Well, they take the timeout. Well, if you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to try a play. Now that there's a timeout, maybe they'll rethink it. I have a feeling the punt team may be going out on the field, and they're just kind of keeping the O-line out there just to let them think they're going to go for it. Yeah, they're going to punt.
So the punt team coming out. Well, we've seen Mahomes go to so many of those little quick screens to the outside, and that time he faked and everybody jumped up, had Thornton open.
He did. Again, a little too cute. And you mentioned it. The Giants defense needed to get off the field there. It's a good stop.
A rise at a punt. Oshevsky is deep. Here's the snap. Ariza drops the nose of the football, hits an end-over-end punt. Oshevsky moving to his left. He's got it at the 11-yard line, running to the 15, cuts back toward the 20. He spins his way to the 20, and he is taken down right there. James Winchester, the long snapper, getting down to make the stop. 44-yard punt, a 9-yard return, and we'll step aside. 1:09 to go third quarter. Chiefs 16, Giants 6. You are listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
It's time. Time for the pro to get everything for the job delivered. Large orders of lumber, doors, windows, paint, plumbing, anything the job needs, all from one partner. Get it today with same-day delivery. Get it tomorrow with next-day delivery on 50,000 plus products. Or get it on your timeline with scheduled delivery on everything from framing to flooring. It's time to get your whole job, all your jobs delivered. Ask about all our new delivery options at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Time now for our Fact of the Game, sponsored by Liberty Mutual.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Liberty Mutual customizes your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need. Well, the Giants are the only team the Chiefs have never beaten on the road in franchise history. Kansas City is 0-7 when playing the Giants away from Kansas City. The Chiefs have won in this stadium, though. Back in 2023, they came and beat the Jets 23-20 on Sunday Night Football. Giants 11-4 all time against the Chiefs. They trailed tonight 16-6. Wilson under center, takes the snap, back on a play fake, pressure coming, throws short right, Scatteroo wide open, runs along the sideline, 35, lowers his shoulder to the 40, and he runs right through Jalen Watson up to the 41. Watson will get credit for the tackle, but that's only because he was in the way. Again, a 21 for Scatteroo.
Again, Scatteroo gets close to the sideline when most running backs would just run out of bounds. I wonder in year 10 if he'll still be doing the same thing. He just hits a sledgehammer when he runs.
He seems like a guy that knows how to play one way, and that's what he's going to do. First down and 10 from the 41. Two receivers left, one right, shotgun snap. Wilson back, quick throw, left side, caught by Theo Johnson, the tight end. And Johnson across the 45, driving, getting shoved out to the 50, and he's going to be close to a first down. Johnson got contacted after about 3 yards, but he just kept the legs driving. Got some help from his O-line. He's going to end up with a 10-yard gain and a first down.
So we saw a pass to Scatteroo that was a swing pass that got over 20 yards, and we saw a quick pass there that got over 10 yards. Again, not really going down the field, but now getting yards after the catch.
They'll mark it at the Chiefs 49, and that is the end of the third quarter. With the score, the Chiefs 16, the Giants 6. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
The post-crib assembly press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
When your reputation's on the line, you don't leave anything to chance, especially your primer. Painter's Trust Kills primers for a smooth start, strong adhesion, and serious stain-blocking power. And now, the full Kills lineup is available exclusively at the Home Depot. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick up in-store. Kills primers. Pro results, faster. The Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
Whoa! Jason Kelce just found out that NFL Sunday Ticket now lets you subscribe month to month.
Yeah!
He just realized you can join and cancel anytime.
Ha-ha! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now he just found $1 in the sofa.
Yeah!
And he just saw a great parking spot open up. Look, just because Jason's easily excited doesn't make NFL Sunday Ticket month to month any less great. Right, Jason?
Yeah.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel anytime. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season. Cancel anytime. Terms and embargoes apply. No refunds. Commercial use excluded.
For a limited time at McDonald's, get a Big Mac extra value meal for $8. That means 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, and medium fries, and a drink. We may need to change that jingle.
Prices and participation may vary.
Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them, so they're helping you with deals on top brands like Scott's, Pit Boss, Cobalt, and Trex Decking. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL. We start the fourth quarter here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Chiefs 16, the Giants 6. Giants have the ball first and 10 at the Chiefs' 49-yard line. Down by 10 here going to the fourth quarter. Giants will bunch 3 receivers right, single man left. Russell Wilson back in the shotgun. He's got Scattaboo to his left. Neighbors goes in motion out to the right side. Numbers. Here's the snap. Wilson back, rolling right, being chased. Wilson throws down the sideline, and it's caught. Wan'Dale Robinson. A flag comes in. Both officials also have their hats off.
Yeah.
It was a back shoulder throw. Robinson caught it, but there's a penalty flag, which tells me that Robinson ran out of bounds.
Right, be illegal touching. If he was out of bounds and the first one to touch it coming back inbounds, that would be illegal touching if that, in fact, is a call, and that's normally what it is when the ref has his. Both refs have their hat off.
Officials are talking about it on the sideline. The Giants, of course, are lobbying. Here's Land Clark.
Illegal touching. Offense number 17. The receiver was first to touch the pass after having been out of bounds. Lost it down at the spot of the snap. Second down.
Robinson tried to stop to come back, and when he did, his feet went skidding out from underneath him and into the white of the sideline. And you can't be the first guy to touch it in that case.
Well, that would have been a shame. That would have been 3 big plays in a row.
So it'll bring up second down and 10. Now the ball is still at the 49-yard line. Well, they'll go from there on second and 10. Wilson in the gun, trips to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Wilson right foot in front of left, waiting, gets the snap. 4-man rush, looks left, throws left, and Malik Neighbors makes the catch, and that is his first of the game. Tumbling down at the 45, Jaden Hicks with the tackle, a gain of 4. But Malik Neighbors, who led the NFL in receptions and targets coming in, finally has his first catch of the night. Here in the fourth quarter, it sets up a 3rd and 6.
And they just have to make sure they're in position to be able to go for it on 4th down.
Trips right. Wilson back in the shotgun, Singletary to his left. Neighbors in motion out toward the numbers. Here's the snap. Wilson back to pass. Wilson looking, loads up, going deep down the middle of the field for Neighbors. It is incomplete. Off the hands of Brian Cook, who had a chance for the interception. The ball popped up. It looked like Neighbors may have had a chance after that, and Neighbors and Cook are both shaken up.
I mean, that was just another ball thrown up. The defender had a better shot than the receiver did.
Neighbors, Mike. Neighbors is grabbing at his right shoulder. Meanwhile, Cook grabbed his head. Cook went up, had it go off his hands. The ball then hit off of Neighbors' quad, popped into the air. Cook kind of landed on the back of his head and neck, while Neighbors came down hard on his shoulder after a collision with Noel Williams.
And Neighbors is up pretty quick and running off the field, but Cook is down. You're right. As soon as he hit the ground, he grabbed the back of his head.
Well, Neighbors is jogging off. He's holding his right arm close to his body. We'll step aside. 14:01 remaining. It's the Chiefs 16, the Giants 6. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Nate Long is there. Contact Nate for a quote today.
Just one bite of the deliciously comforting flavor of easy cooking Eckrich smoked sausage is enough to take you all the way home. It takes you back to Grandma's famous sausage casserole made in her favorite pan. Its naturally hardwood smoked taste sends you away to those summer days with Dad at the grill. Take a bite and see for yourself that home isn't just a place, it's a taste, and we think you'll like it here. Eckrich.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out.
Oh, Downy in the rinse change.
Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Ryan Radke, Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth in East Rutherford. Draw up a winning play with Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Grainger will help your business cross the goal line. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Now, Brian Cook was able to walk off. They've taken him into the blue tent, I think, to evaluate him for a concussion after he landed on his head. Meanwhile, on the other side, Malik Neighbors is in the tent, and he is getting checked out by the Giants training staff. So what all that means now is the Giants have a 4th and 6 from the Chiefs 45. They're going to go for it, but no Malik Neighbors on the field.
Certainly makes your job a little bit tougher.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Russell Wilson in the shotgun. Cam Scattaboo to his left. Wan'Dale Robinson goes in motion from left to right. Wilson bends toward the line of scrimmage, gets the snap, back to pass, fires over the middle. Diving catch made by Robinson, gets to his feet, lost the ball, and recovered by the Chiefs. There is a penalty flag down. Robinson made a diving catch, then got up to run, and Trent McDuffie knocked the ball away. Shamari Connor recovered it, but it looks like the flag is against the Chiefs.
Boy, would this be a break for the Giants. Down 10, fourth quarter. They need to hang on to the ball.
Land Clark will sort it out for us.
Pass interference. Defense, number 22. First down at the spot of the foul.
So it's Trent McDuffie that gets called for the interference, and that is a massive break for the Giants.
That's a huge break for the Giants because they're going to have to get in the end zone at least once. Or I should say at least one more time. They got in the end zone once, missed the extra point.
So Wan'Dale Robinson's fumble is erased. The Giants will keep it with a fresh set of downs from the Chiefs 40. It'll be first down and 10. 13:52 to go. Chiefs 16, Giants 6. Pistol formation, Scattaboo the running back. The Giants had a lot of success out of the pistol early with Tyrone Tracy running before he injured his shoulder. Play fake, back to pass, rush coming. Wilson steps up, now throws short left. Caught by Scattaboo on the numbers, cuts inside across the 30, and he's down to about the 28-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12. It'll be a first down. Drew Tranquil with the tackle.
Russ was looking deep again, but this time he had a lot of time in the pocket to look deep, and then Scattaboo just kind of hanging out in the flat, wide open.
George Karlaftis came tearing around the edge, forcing Wilson to step up. Pistol look again here on 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 28. 2 receivers tight to the line on the right, including Robinson, who goes in motion to the left. Here's the snap. Wilson on a play fake. Back to pass. Rolling to his right. Dumps it short. That's caught. That's Chris Manhertz, one of the backup tight ends. And he is knocked down at the 22-yard line. Nick Bolton the tackle. It's a gain of 7. He wanted Robinson in the flat. He was covered, so he came back to Manhertz for his first catch of the year, and now Jackson Dart will jog onto the field.
And again, Manhurst, the man who was covering him, made the commitment to go to Russ Wilson and left Manhurst open.
Second down 3 from the 21. Dart for his second snap of the game. Has backs on either side. Scattaboo to his left. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Here's the snap. Dart will hand it off. Scattaboo outside the right hash. Finds a seam inside the 15, and he's down to the 12. A patient run that time by Scattaboo, waiting for a hole to open up. He gains 9. Karlaftis the tackle, and the Giants are in business, and Dart is staying on the field.
Excellent block by rookie Marcus Bowes in the game. He's at left tackle in for Andrew Thomas, who is just back for his first game tonight.
First down and 10 from the Chiefs' 12. Dart in the backfield. Scattaboo to his right. Here's the snap. Dart will hand it off. Scattaboo up the middle. And an ankle tackle brings him down at the 9-yard line. Karlaftis with that stop. Gain of 3. And that'll bring up second down and 7. And here comes Wilson. And that will bring out the boos.
Think these fans want a certain quarterback in the game?
I think they've made up their mind. Meanwhile, Brian Cook is on his way back to the Chiefs' locker room. Malik Neighbors is also on his way back out onto the field. So Neighbors is going to line up in the right slot. Robinson in motion from left to right. 3 receivers to that side. Wilson gets the snap. Wilson back to pass, under pressure, rolling right, throws. That's caught by Slayton at the 5, and he is wrapped up there and dropped. They're going to say he actually gave up a yard on the play. Connor and Bolton combine on the tackle. And we've got another injured Chief down. That's Charles Omenihu, who has been playing more tonight with Mike Dana out with a quad injury. So Omenihu, the veteran who spent time with the Texans and the 49ers, is getting looked at before a big third down play coming up for the Giants. Well, Russell Wilson's a veteran. He's been around for a long time, but you got to wonder what it's like to jog back out on the field and just a chorus of boos, and you know it's aimed at you and the decision to have you in the game.
Listen, you're 0-2, though he is coming off of a 450-yard passing game against the Cowboys, even though he had that late interception. And everybody knows it is a matter of when, not if. Jackson Dart, a first-round draft pick, is going to get his shot to take over this team and be the quarterback of the future of this team.
Well, Wilson went through this in Pittsburgh a year ago. Justin Fields, the starter to begin the year. Steelers had success. Wilson took over, got booed early by the Steeler fans. Steelers then went on a run, but sputtered out in the playoffs.
I mean, the bottom line is Russell Wilson has lost his last 7 starts, last 5 in Pittsburgh and the first 2 this season.
So a 3rd and 4 from the 6. Wilson in the shotgun, Scattaboo to his right. Neighbors is in the left slot. 2 tight ends on the right end of the line. Wilson takes the snap. He is going to keep it. Running right. Wrapped up and dropped. That's Karlaftis, and that is not going to improve the mood of the Giants faithful. Not only is Wilson back out there, but he runs the play that Dart has been running. And Wilson loses a yard, and now on 4th down, I think Graham Gano's coming out to try a field goal. So here comes Gano, who was not kicked tonight because of an injured groin just before the game, but he is going to come out now for a 25-yard attempt.
Kicker gutting it out.
This game is weird.
Yeah, it sure is.
Gillen will hold. Here's the snap spot. The kick from Gano is on the way, and it is good. And some pushing and shoving after the play. The officials will jump in the middle, but Graham Gano hits the field goal and makes it a 7-point game with 10-12 remaining. It's the Chiefs 16, the Giants 9. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
It's O-Rewards Member Appreciation Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Up to $100 in bonus rewards available at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Here's the tale of the daily Medfield. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively. No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
It's time. Time for the pro to get everything for the entire job, all from one partner. To get access to over 3 million products, including many products you won't find in our stores. It's time to get delivery on your schedule or next day on over 50,000 products. And time to get dedicated support on the job site or in our stores. From ordering to planning, we've got you. One partner, any job, all in. Ask about all we can now do at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
Keeping your engines healthy means protecting them in season and out. Experts trust Stable to do that. And third-party testing confirms it. Stable is the industry leader in preventing fuel-related issues, no matter if you use it in your car, boat, or outdoor power equipment. In season or out, at every fill-up or when you store, start with Stable.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Snooze off, game on. Sunday morning football kicks off in Dublin, presented by Madden NFL 26. Justin Jefferson of the Vikings take on Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers next Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network, and also streaming with NFL Plus. Visit plus.nfl.com for terms. So Graham Gano rises from the dead, kicks a 25-yard field goal. It's now 16-9 Kansas City with 10-12 to go. Jamie Gillen will kick off. Gano was grimacing after that field goal attempt.
I'm sure there's going to be a range for him. Like, he's not going to be kicking any deep field goals.
Gillen with the kickoff to the far side. Remigio with it at the 5-yard line. Across the 10 to the 15, cuts right to the 20, and he's hit shy of the 25. That was a nice special teams tackle made by Neville Hewitt, who was just elevated off the practice squad. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Sunday Night Football. Ryan Radke, Mike Golick here at MetLife Stadium. 10:07 to go. 1st and 10 Chiefs from their own 23. Handoff Isaiah Pacheco along the left hash. And Pacheco leans and falls forward out to the 27 for a gain of 4. Abdul Carter the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6. It is 16-9. Kansas City on top. Plenty of time to go in this game. Chiefs with 3 timeouts. Giants have 2.
Well, we got 2 really hard runners in this game in Scadaboo and Pacheco.
Pacheco, 9 carries, 45 yards tonight. 2 receivers stacked right, single man left. Pacheco had 47 yards combined in the first 2 games. Here's the snap. Mahomes on a play fake, rolling to his right, being chased, throws to the sideline, incomplete. Had to get rid of that one with Kayvon Thibodeau bearing down on him. And now it'll be 3rd down and 6.
Boy, this D-line reminds me of the old NASCAR D-line of the Giants years ago. They can really get after the quarterback.
Well, I think this is why, Mike, during the preseason, so many people were saying, look, I don't know what the Giants will be, but that defense could be really, really good, and we're so shocked by what happened a week ago.
Yeah, defense is good against the pass, not unfortunately against the run.
3rd down and 6. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Chiefs need the 33 for a 1st down. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass. Mahomes looking, pressure coming, throws up his back foot down the field, and it's caught. Tyquan Thornton with a diving catch up to the 49-yard line. I think that pass was intended for Hollywood Brown, and Thornton came out of nowhere, made a diving snag, then got to his feet and fell forward. They'll mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 21.
Somebody ran a wrong route. 2 receivers should not be that close to one another. And you're right, Hollywood Brown was looking that ball in like he was going to get the reception.
Boy, a huge play made by Thornton. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 1st and 10 Chiefs at their own 48. Mahomes gets the shotgun snap, swings it out to Brashard Smith on the right side, gets a couple of blocks, takes it out to the sideline, sheds a tackle, and he's knocked out of bounds in Giants territory inside the 45-yard line by Paulson Adebo. Down to the 44. That's a catch and run of 8 for the rookie Brashard Smith out of SMU.
Boy, they like Brashard Smith going to the outside. Don't they just swing him the ball, get him the ball in space? He's run a jet sweep tonight, a couple of swing passes.
2nd down 2, trips left. Robert Tonyan is in the game. 3rd tight end for the Chiefs, flexed off the line to the right. Hollywood Brown in motion from left to right. Mahomes back in the shotgun, Pacheco to his right side. Mahomes looks, throws right, on the slant. Caught by Brown, who tumbles down. Did he hang on to the football? He did. They'll mark him down at the 34. He appeared to be juggling it as he went down, but Brown hangs on. Adebo was in coverage, gain of 10, or the Chiefs' first down.
Chief offense looking like an offense that we're used to seeing out of Kansas City, especially their first drive of the 3rd quarter, going down for the touchdown. In this one, mixing the run, the short pass, the slants.
They're finally finding a little bit of rhythm.
Yep.
1st and 10 from the Giants, 34. Mahomes under center, takes the snap. He'll hand off Pacheco, running right, little shake move, nothing there. And he gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Okereke wraps him up, no gain. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 as the clock continues to roll down to 7:24 remaining.
Clock is the Chiefs' best friend right now to keep that thing moving no matter what. No matter a short pass or a run, keep the ball in bounds, keep the clock moving. Giants missed a golden opportunity last drive, having the ball in the red zone like they did, not getting it in the end zone.
The way this game is going, if the Chiefs could get one more first down, take another 2 or 3 minutes off the clock, they'd be in pretty good shape. Shotgun snap, Mahomes back, looks to his left. He's going to go deep, down the left side. Thornton is open, makes the catch, down to the 1, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Thornton leaving his feet, made the catch, hit the turf, and then went sliding across the goal line. And they say he's in before he was touched. Touchdown, Tyquan Thornton, and with 6:51 to go, it's a 22-9 Chiefs lead.
Oh, they're saying the ball ended up on the ground. That's going to be interesting. He did have his right hand under it. Did he control it when the ball was on the ground? Oh, I don't think so.
The ruling is incomplete pass.
Yeah.
3rd down.
Wow.
Boy, did he show some speed, though. He just went flying by Cordell Flott. Mahomes just threw the ball up there, and Tyquan Thornton just sprinted by Flott for the, we thought, catch, but good call on incompletion.
So they'll move it back to the Giants 34. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Boy, and Thornton a chance for a big play, just could not hang on. Clock is at 6:55 right now. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Kelce is flexed off the left end of the line. Mahomes back in the shotgun, brings Hunt in motion from the right. He'll stay in the backfield on Mahomes' right hip. Here's the snap. Mahomes is back to pass. Mahomes is looking, rolling to his right, throws deep, down the field for Thornton again, and this time he caught it down to the 1. Patrick Mahomes rolling right through deep, all the way back to the left, and Thornton made the catch for a gain of 33. It'll be 1st and goal.
Drew Phillips had really good coverage. In fact, he almost could have got called for pass interference because he never looked back for the ball. He was right on Thornton. Thornton just about dropping that last pass, really made up for it by catching this one with Drew Phillips all over him.
Man, he pinned that thing against his leg going to the ground. So now it is 1st and goal from the 1. Mahomes under center. Hunt is the single back. Gray in motion to the left. Handoff, Hunt straight ahead, and he runs right into the line of scrimmage and into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Hunt running into a pile, found his way across the goal line for 6. And now with 6:03 to go, it's a 22-9 Chiefs lead.
The flag.
Flag in the end zone. Wonder if this is a taunting penalty of some sort.
Boy, what a catch by Thornton, and Mahomes just throwing back across his body. Something a quarterback's not supposed to do, but Mahomes makes it look easy.
The touchdown will count after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct Offense number 29. That penalty will be enforced on the try. That's number 29's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul toward potential disqualification.
Looks like he gave the throat slash gesture,
Yeah.
which has been illegal for a couple of years.
Yep.
So
anything that has to do with violence is going to catch a flag.
So that's going to make this a 48-yard extra point try for Harrison Butker, who has already made field goals from 54 and 48 tonight, as well as 28. He missed one from 40. A 48-yard attempt to make it a 23-9 Chiefs lead. Butker steps it off. He's ready to go. Snap, spot, kick from Butker is on the way. It's no good. He missed it wide left. So the 15-yard penalty cost the Chiefs a point, and it's a 13-point Kansas City lead with 6:03 to go. Chiefs on top, 22-9. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for other market games excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
What's the impact of hiring the right person for the job? Someone who simply doesn't fill a role but elevates it. Indeed Sponsored Jobs can help you connect with candidates who have the right experience and a proven track record. Find people who don't just complete tasks, they transform how work gets done. Don't leave hiring to chance. Sponsor your job posting on Indeed and match with the right candidates. Sponsor your job at Indeed.com/credit.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever. With eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G source root metrics data, United States, 1H 2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
Let's check the attendance and find out how many people are in the house, sponsored by Realtors. Buying a home can be a lot, but with the ethical expertise of a Realtor, you don't have to do it alone. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. 80,418 the paid attendance tonight, although many of them have gone heading for the exits after that 1-yard touchdown run by Kareem Hunt. Caps off a 9-play, 77-yard drive and gives the Chiefs a 22-9 lead with just 6:03 to go. Harrison Butker missed the PAT. He'll kick it off. Oshevsky and Singletary are back deep. They've been kicking Singletary's way all night. It'll stay that way here with a sideways spinning kick taken by Singletary at the 5. Up to the 10, now to the 20, 25, to the 30-yard line on the far side, and just across the 35, out to the 36, maybe the 37. Well, for Giants fans, coming to home games has not been a lot of fun. The Giants went 1-8 in this building a year ago. They averaged under 11 points per game. They got outscored by an average of 2 touchdowns per game in home games. If they don't rally to win this one, it'll be the 3rd straight home opener that they have lost. In the last 2, they've been outscored 68-6, including that debacle against the Cowboys a couple of years ago when they lost 40-0.
We did that game.
We did. I'd like to forget it. Yep. Here's a handoff on first down, and Scatteraboo goes driving up the middle across the 45 to the 46. 9 more for Cam Scatteraboo. Drew Tranquil with the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1, and the Giants have no choice now but to press the tempo. Down by 13 with 5:38 to go. Second down 1. Wilson in the gun, gets the snap, quick throw, left side, caught out there by Scadaboo. He stiff arms Jalen Watson and then tiptoes along the sideline across midfield into Chiefs territory, all the way down to the 45-yard line. So Cam Scadaboo with 9 more. He has made his presence felt tonight. They love him here in New York. 4th-round pick out of Arizona State. Great season for the Sun Devils last year. Shotgun snap. Wilson looking under pressure and sacked. George Karlaftis gets home. Well, he has pressured Wilson a few times tonight, and this time he finishes the job with a sack. It's a loss of 5 back near midfield.
Wow, and I mean quick pressure.
Second down 15, trips right, single man left. Wilson in the shotgun, Singletary to his left. Here's the snap, 4-man rush. Wilson steps up, now moving to his left, throws left sideline. That's caught by Slayton at the 35. Tackled immediately by Watson. That should be good enough for the first down. So they lose yardage on the sack. They get it right back. It is a first down, gain of 14 on the throw to Slayton.
That's a good job by Russ buying time there, and Slayton staying right by the sticks.
4.5 to go, shotgun snap. Wilson back, flags fly at the snap. Wilson moving left, throws short left, bobbled and caught by Singletary, who's wrapped up by Tranquil and pulled down at the 32. But again, there is a flag down. This is going to be an illegal shift against the Giants.
It's one of the things that happens when you're going fast. Someone will just line up wrong, cost you 5, negate the play.
Illegal shift. Offense number 18. 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
So 5 yards for the Giants. Will make it first down at 15 from the 40-yard line. Brian Cook, who had gone back to the locker room, is back on the Chiefs sideline and does have his helmet on. So good sign for them.
Sign.
Not in the game, but the fact that he's on the sideline with a helmet is good. Good news after he landed on his head. First down, 15. Wilson in the shotgun with 3 receivers right, single man left. Here's the snap. Wilson back, pocket collapsing, steps up, hit, throws, right side, caught. That's Bellinger, the tight end. And he gets the penalty yardage back and maybe one more. Down to the 34, gain of 6. And now it'll be third down at 9 with the clock moving down to 4:09, 4:08 to go. 22-9, Chiefs on top. Wilson in the shotgun, slot left, single man right. Here's the snap. They're going to hand it off. This is Singletary up the middle to the 30-yard line. That'll leave him 5 yards short of the first down. Clock continues to roll. Omar Norman Lott with the tackle.
Kansas City's just playing. They're playing up with their corners and just playing cover 2, not letting anything get behind them.
So the Giants get lined up. 3 receivers right, single man to the left. Shotgun snap, Wilson back, Wilson looking, throwing deep down the left side, incomplete. Trying to find Neighbors, who had a couple of guys around him. Noel Williams was the corner that was in coverage. And now on 4th down, a last gasp for the Giants.
I'm sure Steve Spagnuolo has really put it in the minds of those DBs. Do not let a receiver get behind you. They have 2 picks tonight on long balls, and that one was nowhere near being complete either.
So 4th down for the Giants. They need to get to the 25 for a first down. 0 for 1 on 4th down tonight. That came on their opening drive of the game. Trips right, single man left. Wilson to the shotgun, Singletary to his left. Chiefs show blitz. Wilson gets the snap. Chiefs back out, 4-man rush. Wilson throws down the middle. Wan'Dale Robinson makes the catch at the 5. Wilson threw a fastball down the middle, and Robinson running between the hash marks pulled it in. A gain of 26. It'll be first and goal from the 4. Giants get lined up. Wilson in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to throw, looks left, pumps, throws, and he throws it away out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Clock will stop with 3:10 to go. It'll be second down and goal.
That was smart. Throw it away. You got 3 plays to get in the end zone.
I think the officials are talking about whether this should be grounding. I don't know that Wilson was outside the pocket, and they're going to drop the flag.
There it is. Wow.
So I mean, this is not going to cost them big yardage, but it is going to be intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 3. A 10-yard penalty with a loss of down. Second down.
That's something Russell Wilson should know. Something he should absolutely know.
Well, Wilson was trying to argue that there was a receiver in the end zone, but the receiver was in the left corner of the end zone.
If
that pass was nowhere near it.
If the receiver was in the first row of the stands, I would believe it more.
So it does cost it. It goes back to the 14 because it's a 10-yard penalty. So It does cost him 10 yards.
And a loss of down.
So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 14. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Neighbors in the left slot. 3:10 on the game clock. Wilson takes the snap. Quarterback draw up the middle. And Wilson down at the 10-yard line. That's going to bring more boos from the fans that are left. Omenahu back in the game with the tackle. And now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 10.
Wow. Guess they were just hoping the rushers were going to go upfield and the middle was going to open.
Giants now trying to get lined up. Down to 2:45 to go. Slot right, Neighbors inside of Robinson. 3 receivers bunch left. Here's the snap. Wilson back. Wilson looking. Under pressure. Heaves one up out the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Was that going to be grounding again?
Yeah, he was in the pocket.
He did not escape the pocket. I guess they are going to say now that Theo Johnson was in the area.
4th down.
Yeah, they're saying Johnson was in the area that time,
Yeah,
so...
He was in the area.
He was in the stadium.
Yeah.
Karlaftis again applied the pressure. And now 4th down and goal for the Giants.
Can't throw it away now. There's got to be a catchable ball somewhere, even if you just loft it in the air. You give somebody a chance for it, or an interference call.
2 receivers left and right. Robinson in the left slot. Neighbors in the right slot. Scatteraboo wide right. Slayton wide left. Shotgun snap. Wilson back. Rush coming. Wilson throws. Incomplete. Out of the back of the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to take over. Karlaftis and Omenahu applied the pressure. And I don't know if Wilson got hit, but that throw sailed way out of the back of the end zone on 4th down.
Like I said, you have to give a receiver a chance. Even if you loft it up, hope for interference, hope for something.
2:31 to go. We'll step aside with the Chiefs on top 22-9. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
It's a classic odor tale. You fried fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Keeping your engines healthy means protecting them in season and out. Experts trust Stable to do that. And third-party testing confirms it. Stable is the industry leader in preventing fuel-related issues, no matter if you use it in your car, boat, or outdoor power equipment. In season or out, at every fill-up or when you store, start with Stable.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
2:31 to go, 4th quarter. Chiefs on top of the Giants, 22-9. Real people, real problems, real solutions. Investigate TV Plus is back with all new stories that impact you. Watch now or check local listings at investigatetv.com and their free streaming app, sponsored by Gray Media. So the Chiefs take over at their own 10-yard line, 1st down and 10. Still have not seen a replay of that 4th down play to see if Wilson was hit and that affected the throw. You would hope that it did, because that throw was nowhere close to anybody on 4th down. Here's a handoff to Kareem Hunt running outside the left hash, and he crosses the 15-yard line. Gain of 6 for Hunt. The Giants will spend their 2nd time out, and it'll be 2nd down and 4. But, Mike, as you said, if it's 4th down, if he didn't get hit, I mean, you just have to throw that ball in the middle of the end zone and hope for something good to happen, much like we saw Mahomes do at the end of the first half.
Exactly right.
When he just threw one up in the air and got a pass interference
You have
penalty.
to make it playable. How about this, Ryan? It is amazing. Last week, Malik Neighbors, 9 catches, 167 yards. Wan'Dale Robinson had over 140. 2 touchdowns for Malik Neighbors, 1 for Robinson. Last time 2 receivers for the Giants had over 140 yards receiving and at least a touchdown. 2012, Victor Cruz and Hakeem Nicks. Tonight, they each have 1 reception.
It is staggering how quickly things can change in this league. Here's the snap to Mahomes. He'll hand it off to Kareem Hunt. And along the left hash again, he got back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. The Giants will spend their final timeout, and we'll step aside. 2:18 to go. Chiefs 22, Giants 9. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Doug.
Limu and I always tell you to customize your car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. But now, we want you to feel it. Cue the emu music, Limu.
Save yourself money today. Increase your wealth. Customize and save, we say.
That may have been too much feeling.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Don't miss all the NFL excitement on NBC next Sunday night when the Green Bay Packers meet the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, you can also hear that game right here on many of these same stations on the Westwood One Sports app or online at westwoodonesports.com. There's going to be a little bit of juice inside Jerry World next Sunday.
We might have a storyline.
I think we might. They did put a couple of seconds back on the clock. 2:20 to go. Giants are out of timeouts. 3rd and 4. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes rolling to his right. Loads up. Going deep. Trying to find Hollywood Brown. Incomplete. Should have been intercepted by Adebo. The pass was underthrown. Adebo got his hands on it. Could not haul it in. That'll bring up 4th down with 2:14 to go. Well, just said a minute ago how quickly things change in this league. Malik Neighbors and Wan'Dale Robinson. How about a couple of days ago, the Packers were the unquestioned best team in the NFL. They go to Cleveland and blow a 10-point fourth-quarter lead today.
Some crazy endings today.
My
Special
goodness.
teams was really something else with the blocked field goals, return for touchdowns. Jordan Davis, the thick 6 for Philadelphia.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And the Buccaneers did it again after giving up a blocked field goal. Pulled one out of the fire with a game winner. They go to 3-0. 3-0 with 3 fourth-quarter comebacks. Matt Arise at a punt, had a lot of pressure on him, but gets it away. Oshevsky moving to his right, has it at the 31, starts ahead to the 35, skips out of a tackle and dives to about the 39-yard line. So with 2:04 to go, the Giants can run a play before the 2-minute warning. Joshua Williams made the tackle, a 53-yard punt, and an 8-yard return. Follow the action of the Ryder Cup on RyderCup.com and download the official Ryder Cup app for live video, highlights, real-time scoring, breaking news, and more. You can also listen to the Ryder Cup on our affiliates, the Westwood One Sports app, or westwoodonesports.com.
I should give my son Mike credit for the thick 6 line. He's the one who said that first. He's going to, I know if I didn't give him credit, he'd yell at me.
Don't worry. We all know where the wit and brains are in your family.
Okay.
First down and 10 Giants from their own 39. Wilson lines up in the shotgun, trips left, and a false start on John Runyon, the left guard.
Well, it's got Chris Jones over him.
That will cost the Giants 5. Clock was not running, so there won't be any sort of runoff.
So the last half of this quarter, Mohawk's whole quarter, is just a D lineman's dream. You're just pass rushing. That's your only responsibility.
Wilson in the shotgun, trips left, single man right. First down 15, here's the snap. Wilson back, throws left side. Neighbors with the catch across the 40. Out to the 43, took a pretty good hit. But he hangs on. Trent McDuffie, Noel Williams together on the stop. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning with officially 1:59 to go. Chiefs 22, Giants 9. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you'll find the feel you're looking for. From smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
When I wake up
The best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I pull on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
with the Westwood One Sports app. You can stream every Westwood One broadcast live right from your phone for free. NFL, college football, Ryder Cup, and more. It's all in the Westwood One Sports app. Download now for iOS and Android, and take the game with you wherever you go. Giants second down and 6 from their own 43, 1:59 to go. They trail 22-9 on their way to their first 0-3 start since 2021. Trips right, single man left. Here's the snap. Wilson back against the four-man rush. He's under pressure. He's moving to his left. He throws short left, and it's behind Cam Scadaboo, who got hit by Noel Williams. Incomplete. It'll bring up third down and 6. We talked about the Giants' struggles at home. How about the Giants in prime time? This is going to be the Giants' 19th loss in their last 21 primetime games. And in the last 3 years, they're 0-4 on Sunday Night Football, and they have been outscored by a ton in those games.
So they need to play at 1 o'clock away.
Apparently.
It seems. So home record's not too good.
Shotgun snap to Wilson, back to pass again, throws right side, and that one is almost intercepted, but it one-hopped into the hands of Jalen Watson. Had it stayed up, Watson would have had his second pick of the night, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I mean, we're going to have the discussion at some point, Ryan, of when Jackson Dart's going to get in the play. Because it is, again, a matter of when, not if.
The calls for Jackson Dart had already started. They're not going to calm down at all after this game.
No, and the fans aren't going to cheer his way onto the field. That obviously has to be a coach's decision.
Two receivers left and right. Wilson back in the shotgun. Wan'Dale Robinson will go in motion from left to right. Wilson takes the snap. He's back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Wilson ducks under a rusher, steps up, and now is wrapped up and sacked by Leo Chanel. It won't be a sack because he was able to gain yardage on the play. It's a 2-yard gain, but the Chiefs will take over. Omar Norman Lott had the initial pressure, and then Chanel with the tackle to basically end it with 1:42 to go. The offense for Kansas City can come out, go to a knee a couple of times, and the Chiefs will finally be in the win column here in 2025. But to go back to your question, Mike, about what do you do with Jackson Dart, I mean, the other thing is when you make that switch, you want to give the youngster the best chance to succeed. The question is his best chance to succeed playing a 3-0 Chargers team next week here at home, or do you need to wait a little bit more? Mahomes will go under center, and he drops down to his knee. So it's the Chargers here next week.
Right.
The Giants then go to New Orleans. Now you say, maybe that's a good time to do it.
But
there's a quick turnaround. They play Philadelphia just a couple of days later on Thursday night.
So do you wait till after the Philly game on Thursday, where then there's 10 days before their next game would be it's at Denver. And then at the Eagles. They play Philly two or 3 weeks, 2 times in 3 weeks. But, I mean, you only can take so much time of trying to pick a spot. At some point, you're just going to have to do it.
Chiefs will line up again. 5 on the play clock. And Mahomes will drop down to his left knee. He'll have to take one more knee, and then this one will be official. Well, the Giants last week had 506 yards of offense against the Cowboys. They come home tonight. 281 is going to be their total, and a lot of that came at garbage time.
And the worry more tonight was if KC went to 0-3, because since 1990, 165 teams started 0-3 and only 4 made the playoffs. There was not really a threat this year of the Giants making the playoffs, but if Kansas City went 0-3. But now they'll be 1-2 with Vegas and Denver, as the Chargers are 3-0.
Mahomes takes a knee for the final time. The fans that are here in their Kansas City gear will applaud. And the Kansas City Chiefs, their 3-game losing streak dating back to last year is over. They have their first win of 2025 as they come into MetLife Stadium and beat the Giants 22-9. The Giants, meanwhile, fall to 0-3. And the noise around this team is just going to continue to get louder.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only really thing Giant fans have to look forward to is when do you put your first-round quarterback in. For the Chiefs, it's about trying to gain momentum to look like the team that's been in the Super Bowl the last 3 years.
Yeah, far from perfect for Kansas City tonight, but look, at this point, the Chiefs needed a win.
It's exactly
Simple
right.
as that.
It's the pros. You take the W. You work on the mistakes, but you take the W.
Tough schedule coming up for the Chiefs as well. They'll go back home next week. They're going to get Baltimore at Arrowhead next week. Then they go to Jacksonville for a Monday night game.